後についた砂払った次に深呼吸した。そんで名もない種をまきました。希望をちょろに食べました。歌いずためたならやすって僕は書いてるから。なんか想像以上になっちゃって、君が泣いてた頃が懐かしいや。ずっと何回だって思い出してほしい。君は一人になんかなれやしないし、僕はいつまでも君の隣にいる。響けおいで回り出すプラネットを突き進むだけさ。ごさんそうさ上げ下げしたってどうせ最後に僕らは笑うんだ。まだいけるかきっとまだまだ見えない最前線。過去は今はうるせえあかんでね。君が最後のパートナー、誰かの夢になったら失うものも増えただろ。隠した涙もあるだろう。もう限界とか言わないんだな。もう一歩進めるかもて心とせのな。響けおいで回り出すプラネット、どんだけ叶えても終わんない思考は来ないようとしちゃった。願いは僕が許さないんだ。まだいけるかきっとまだまだ見えない最前線。過去は今はうるせえあかんでね。君が最上級のパートナー、今は大完成だろう。未来へ呼吸のパートナー。離れ離れの街をつなぐ列車は行ってしまったね。なくした言葉を知らないならポケットで握りしめて。あがいた息を捨てて伸びる今日は眠ってごまかせ。なくした言葉を知らないなら各駅停車に乗り込んで。夕方と退屈の誘いを断って一人きり路地裏分けして急がないで。ほら横断歩道も待ってくれと言ってる。見張る間近があなたを引き止めてく。離れ離れの街をつなぐ列車が行ってしまったね。なくした言葉を知らないならポケットで握りしめて。あがいた夢を捨てて揺れる今日は眠ってごまかせ。なくした言葉を知らないなら各駅停 しているほら一度改札は待ってくれと言ってるふさがる両手があなたを引き止めてくああ描いた夢を捨てて揺れる今日は眠ってごまかせなくした言葉を知らないなら各駅停車に乗り込んで離れた街と街をつなぐ列車がどんな風に飛ばされないでくれなくした言葉はそのままでいいよ揺れ揺れじゃに身を任せてほしいから離れ離れの街をつなぐ列車は行ってしまったねなくした言葉を知らないならポケットで握りしめてああ吐いた息をつけて伸びる今日は眠ってごまかせなくした言葉を知らないなら各駅停車で旅をして
Hello. Hi. I want to talk about how weirdly popular my post about my bloated battery has gotten. Because right now it's let me look. It's at 256 replies, 47 retweets, and 1,128 likes. Why? Hello, Violet Knight. Why? I don't understand. Whatever. I mean, I guess it's interesting. Maybe. I didn't expect that though. I did not expect that to be probably my most popular tweet. Why? I mean, if you guys haven't seen it... Hold on, let me close this real fast. If you haven't seen it, it is pretty wild. Let's see... Where's my window capture? There it is. This is my Twitter. 60k... Yeah, dude. Look! If I miss it getting to 69,000, I'm gonna be really upset. But yeah, this is what my battery ended up looking like. Also, don't pay any attention to how dirty it is on the inside. I didn't come here to be judged, okay? But yeah, this is what my battery ended up looking like. And it was like leaking a little bit over here, I think. I brought it in to get looked at because my D drive stopped working. Yeah, dude. I posted it. It's my second ever post on Reddit. I made my second ever post on Reddit, to r/spicypillows. Yeah. This is what happened to it. I guess I could see some signs that it was doing that. I didn't know they swelled like that. But now I do. And I found that one of the symptoms, I guess, is like your keyboard keys being harder to press, and sometimes your touchpad will raise up a little bit. And that's kind of what happened to mine. The latter, anyway. My touchpad was very slightly lifted. And I guess that was a sign. I'm kind of glad that my D drive stopped working, because that made me actually bring it in, and it didn't explode while I was sleeping. Because I sleep, I put my laptop on my nightstand when I sleep, so if that thing had exploded, it probably would have taken my head clean off. That's fun. But yeah, obviously I'm having it replaced. I don't have my laptop yet, and I don't have it back yet, which is why I wasn't able to make a proper thumbnail for tonight's stream. I usually make a thumbnail for my streams and stuff, but it's been in the shop since yesterday, and I haven't been able to make thumbnails. He'd go off like a landmine. No, don't. I don't want to imagine his little legs being blown off. Little tiny legs. He's a fast boy though. He's very short, but he's very fast. But yeah, I posted this as well, that I'm okay. I haven't died because it exploded. But I'm gonna have my battery replaced, and he's also going to take my D drive out because it was pretty full, which I knew already. He was like, your D drive is fine, it's just full. No explode. Yeah. I almost died. It's fine though. But yeah, I'm getting my battery replaced, and he's also replacing my D drive with a 1TB SSD, so I'm excited about that. And he's gonna give me my D drive and like a thing to plug it into my computer so I can take all of my files out of my old D drive and put them into the new SSD that I'm getting. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna have a lot more space. I didn't have, my laptop doesn't have the most space ever, so 1TB is gonna help a lot. My D drive is where I kept all of my Utau and music stuff. So all of that's gone right now. But I should be able to get back to regular working sometime soon. He said that he might be done by Saturday, so I'm hoping I'll get it back by Saturday. And then maybe I can make a thumbnail for Sunday's stream. What are we doing on Sunday? Oh, I'm doing my very first ASMR stream on Sunday. I forgot about that. Okay, so what I had planned for Sunday, I'm either gonna go to the creepypasta.net site, or I'm gonna just browse through r/nosleep. And we will read spooky stories, and maybe you'll like fall asleep to it, and it'll be very good. My very first ASMR stream. I'm very nervous about it. Oh my god, wait, I just saw in my, sorry, I have a lot of good videos over in my recommended. YouTube knows me. Cheese grater ASMR, yeah, just like fucking... Or does that sound nice? Does that sound nice? I'm just like rubbing my, my pop filter. Am I rubbing your ears? Like how I grab Kratos' little ears and I pet them. Does this sound nice? Spell check. You're moving on Sunday. Good luck with that. I think I have... Hold on. I want to come up with like a... I want to come up with my own, I think. I'm a natural ASMR artist. Yay! How would you guys describe my voice, by the way? I don't think it's particularly high, but I don't think it's deep either. And it's like, it's not loud, but it's not soft. I don't know how to describe how would you describe my voice? Let me do... hold on. My laptop battery almost exploded. And I almost died. But that's fine. Smiley face. Anyway, I'm watching ghost videos on my Twitch. Gnome voice? What does that mean? I have a gnome voice? You know what movie I used to watch a lot as a kid? This is so embarrassing. What's happening? We're just talking. I used to watch the movie Romeo and Juliet. And I really liked it. It's very embarrassing. Don't judge me, okay? Listen. No! Mostly normal with a slight hint of gremlin. Cool. I was just about to guess. Me watching Romeo and Juliet. Stink. I used to also watch, Oh, I just completely forgot. Oh, yeah. I used to watch, G-Force. That CGI movie with the guinea pigs. Unidentifiable ace voice. Nice. I also think it's like kind of nasally, but not a lot. Because I'm just nasally. Nomeo didn't come out till after I graduated. I was a child. Let me see when it came out. Hold on. Don't be mad at me, but that movie was my first exposure to Elton John. Romeo and Juliet film series. I only watched the first one. 2011. I was 11. That was my first exposure to fucking Elton John. I'm sorry, I was 11! I mean, I also found out that they... If you guys haven't seen,
I just looked up fish stick from Fortnite and I think it became my sleep paralysis demon. Help. Help. He's in my walls and flexing his muscles.
Fish thick? Is that like Timmy Thick? He said, number 4. You can't see what I was doing, but it's like he has all of his fingers up and he goes, number 4. And it's really funny. Okay. Fish thick? That's like Sidon from Breath of the Wild. Oh my god. What is this? Is this a character? This is a Fortnite character? Fish Thick. Is that his real name? Is his real name Fish Thick? It says Fish Thick on the Fortnite wiki. Is that his name? It's his real... The fuck? He's got legs like my dad. Yeah, I see Meowscles. I see him. Fish Thick... Oh, he has legs like my father. My dad has like a square body and then little tiny legs. Oh my god, I need to show this. I need to show you guys Fish Thick. This is what he looks like. I'm gonna send this to my dad. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to him right now. I'm gonna send my dad fish thick and I'd be like, this is what you look like. Hold on. He'll probably like it though because he's all muscly. Fish thick. I'm gonna send it to my dad and be like, you built like this. I'm gonna send it in the family group chat so that my brother can see it too. Okay, family group chat. My brother named our family group chat the Adams family, by the way. Our last name is not Adams. I have a Middle Eastern last name. This dude built like dad. Send. Did it send? I think so. I have my ringer off so I couldn't hear if it sent or not. My brother, yeah. He's like, my dad is Gomez. My mom is Morticia. He's Pugsley and I'm Wednesday. I mean, I have the black hair and pale skin. So. But yeah, this dude built like my dad. What the fuck? I'll play Fortnite as my dad. Just like make him a bald Middle Eastern man. That's what my dad looks like. But yeah, anyway, I was also talking about these things. These two on my recommended. I love Train to Busan. My dad said thanks, babe. And he put like the cool emoji with like the sunglasses. He said thanks, babe, and then the cool emoji. Yeah, this right here, I love Train to Busan, first of all, my favorite zombie movie. I've been watching Roanoke Gaming. He does really cool videos. Also, yeah, by the way, it's September. If you don't know what that is, it's a month-long thing that Twitch does where subs and resubs are 30% off for the entire month. And gifted subs are discounted on the last week of September. I have the first 5 of my goals up in the top left. Takes up way too much space though. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Those are my first 5 goals. Once those 5 are hit, it'll scroll to so you guys can look at my other ones. Train to Busan is great. Oh my god, my dad's been watching this fucking TikTok thing called South African Aerobics. And he sent one to my mom. That dude, this dude's ass is gigantic. It's the biggest fucking dump truck I've ever seen. And my mom showed it to me. Hold on, let me... South African Aerobics. And he's like... I need to show you this guy's ass, first of all. Where is he? Where's that video that my mom showed me? He's like doing these squats. And his ass is just fucking huge. Oh shit. Fear and Hunger recently, and now that's half my... What is Fear and Hunger? TikTok. Yeah, it's this guy. This guy. Tim. He has a huge fucking dumper. Look at his... Look at his ass! And his legs! I want my legs to look like that. Instead I got little Slim Jims. I want my ass to look like that, dude. That wasn't like a good video of it. You can see his ass really prominently. Hold on, let's go. Let's look. Where's the one that my mom was? The king squats. This one. I think. No, it's just showing other people. Oh my god. Okay. I need to show you this man's ass. Really fucked up survival horror RPG, not stream safe. Oh shit. Alright. this him? No. God, where is he? It's fucking crazy. Botswana. Damn it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's just a bunch of butts. They focus on like squats and stuff. I think anyway. Fuck, I can't find it. My mom was like, look at this dude's ass. And it was... There it is! There it is. Look at his butt. Look at his butt. Look at that thing. It looks like my fucking battery pack. Whoops. No! CHSS. We haven't finished this, have we? There's a mod that removes all the not safe stuff. Surprisingly, it's not on the list of banned games on Twitch, though. What is it? Fear and Hunger. Content warning list. Scenes of explicit violence and gore, drug and alcohol use, scenes of self-destructiveness, suicide to self-harm, nudity, themes of depression, mental health, sexual violence, child abuse, and war. Removes all the penises. I want to... What the fuck? Ooh, they have like a pyramid head. Ooh, that looks really cool. Actually. Fear and Hunger is a cruel game. It's also extremely hard. It kind of gives me like Junji Ito with the art style, don't you think? Look at that. That looks like very Junji Ito right there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was inspired. It's super unforgiving. It seems neat. I really like the art style. Look at it. It's like Junji Ito mixed with that artist from... Ooh, actually, you know what it gives? It gives Junji Ito mixed with Francisco Goya. Termina is the sequel? Hello, Ash. Yeah, it's Junji Ito mixed with Francisco Goya. That's what I think. Francisco Goya is my favorite artist, by the way. He painted my favorite painting called... Is it Saturn devouring his son? I think it's Saturn. I think he called him Saturn. The art style is so cool. The game's incredible, very dark and very hard, and a lot of body horror and penises. Sick. Francisco Goya rules. Yeah, dude, his black paintings are so cool. I love Francisco Goya. You can already... Wait, hold on. Let me move this. You can already see that I was searching... I was looking at his black paintings. Right there. Oh, jeez. I've already outed myself. Fear and Hunger is a cruel game. When is the video I watched? I will open that in a new tab and watch that later. Francisco Goya black paintings. Yeah, look. It does very much remind me of Francisco Goya's black paintings. Like the softness and the kind of like abstract faces that he has going on. They're very scary. Do you guys know the history? Do you guys know the history behind his black paintings? Because they're fucking crazy. Hello, bear. And there's this one that I think is also really scary. Because of this weird, like, monkey man over here. Berserk? Berserk paintings? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Especially like this one. The faces, yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Oh, look at this one. They did a oil painting. That's fucking cool. Painting is so hard. Ooh, look at this one. Salvador Dali is good. Guts deserve better. I'm guessing Guts is this guy. Those look really cool. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that eldritch shit! That's fucking cool. Is it like a manga? Look at these like eldritch nightmares. That's so fucking cool. Kentaro Miura? Was he the author? He passed last year? Aw. Yeah, this stuff is really good. Damn, it's very like Lovecraftian. That's really fucking cool. I like this guy, this whale. He died before he finished it. It was in like the final arc. Oh! A horse wanted to... Okay. Ooh, this is very Dark Souls. This right here, this is Dark Souls. Also the okay, I can definitely see it. I just said it was like Dark Souls. Hi, Jordan. Definitely not for everyone. I like the art. I'm not sure if I would read the whole thing, but the art is really cool. I do enjoy. Ooh. That one's cool. Does he like only have one eye? Ew! That's really cool. Look at that! Man, why are people so fucking talented? Berserku. 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 Fucking neat though. I like that. Oh my god, this guy's. Oh my god. Oh, was this a stream? Ooh. Neato. I like his cute like overlay. That's like me, just talking about and playing the most disturbing shit while having a really cute overlay. I like that kind of juxtaposition. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys for like following me on Twitter. I got a lot of followers from that post. I'm up to 4,751 now. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know why it's gotten so popular, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so it's hilarious. Yeah, that's what I want. I want my overlay to be really cute, and then the things that I play to just be the most vile. I like for my design and my overlay to be cute, but then like have the goriest shit on the screen. It's really funny to me. I like that aesthetic. Ooh, like there's this I've been into Roblox lately. There's this Roblox world that Fortune showed me. Battery Post has gotten another 3K since you've gone live. It's hitting 69 tonight. Oh my god. If anybody is able to catch my post hitting 69,000 views, please screenshot it for me. Please. I need it. Yeah, hang out with a Neko girl? Ew. Buy my kids. Why are these recommended to me? I've just been playing Tycoons, really. I like Tycoons. Let's see. Continue. Fortune showed me this really cool Roblox world that was like very me. Jovial. Is it Jovial Playground? I think it is. Hold on. Okay. Jovial Playground. It's like a cute dreamcore aesthetic with a bunch of gore and stuff just sitting around. This is what it looks like. Find a good picture. It's like really colorful and dreamcore, but there's gore and stuff and just weird. There's like an Uzumaki thing up here. And I like it. It's very me. Has something to do with Roblox wants to use it. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like I was logging in. I don't interact with anybody on Roblox, obviously. Fortune, yeah! I was talking about how I want my aesthetic to be like Jovial Playground, because I like the like cute aesthetic with a bunch of gore going on in the background. That's what I want. I want that so bad. The dreamcore and the gore, love it. It is very good. I need to play it again. But yeah, we were talking about how weird. Hold on, where is it? I was trying to log on, and I don't interact with anybody on Roblox, obviously, because they're all children. Is it gonna show it? There's like a I favorited this? When? There's like a section that's labeled like 17 plus only, and it's like, you know there's gonna be kids in there. You know there's gonna be children in there. Why do you do that? God, that's gonna end up being so bad. But yeah, be a responsible adult, and if you're playing a kid's game, don't interact with anybody. Anyway, do you guys want to start watching? I just don't enlist me. Yeah, dude, it gives me those too. Like, I can't even join the army. I have too much shit wrong with me. Let's turn my lights off. And let's debunk some spooky ghost videos. It's like, they won't even let me into the army, dude. What is your issue? Yeah, I was also looking at this. I love spooky Vocaloid music. I love spooky Vocaloid music. A lot of my likes on my main channel are from 14-year-old me just going down the fucking line of scary Vocaloid music, especially In a Rainy Town, Balloons Dance with Devils. I love that one. It's really good. Anyway, are you guys ready to ruin the fun of ghost videos and start debunking them? Because I am. Let's start with Nuke's Top 5. Because, I mean, obviously they're all fake. But Nuke does actually get some really cool ones. Where it's like, I kind of don't know how they did that. And, the effects are very good. And they do a good job with tension. It's just good filmmaking. That's all it is. I might need to turn this up. I had it low for my music. Also, his fucking video titles are... It's okay. OCD disqualifies you from military service. Yeah, I have that plus like 5 other ones that disqualify me from getting a normal job. Unfortunately.
The voice from the bushes.
He has a really good voice also. He's also from Alabama. So Alabama gang, yay. I have new and exciting shit that the military hasn't heard of, including being a queer. Yeah, Alabama moment. Nick and Ryan? I'm not sure I know who those are.
Doneen Bull Davis, who lives on the Louis Bull Tribe Reserve in Alberta, Canada, is relaxing at home
Alberta.
one evening with her family.
Nick Crowley and Nexpo? I have not. I've seen Call of Duty Yowie.
Suddenly, they begin to hear...
I beg to differ. I've read a lot of porn with Leon Kennedy and Albert Wesker.
Strange sounds coming from the dense thicket of bushes in their backyard. But they don't see anything there.
I've heard that Alberta is like one of the coldest places in Canada. That's why I went, ooh, Alberta.
Happens next is
I like them
truly
too.
creepy.
They have very nice voices.
Doneen and her
Like there isn't just a child right out of shot going, no. Nick and Ryan is a skeptic and believer going to haunted sites and scaring each other. Oh, like Ryan and Shane from Watcher.
Family,
and
all
also BuzzFeed Unsolved. You should go watch Watcher. I haven't been watching Watcher a lot, but their stuff inspires me a lot, especially their Are You Scared series is where they read spooky stories. And that's kind of what inspired me to do the ASMR spooky reading that I'm gonna start doing.
You'll hear the same spine-chilling sound of a raspy little voice coming from somewhere in their backyard. The voice just doesn't sound normal.
It's
And
their
then
daughter that they pitch
things
shifted.
really start to get weird.
Oh, come out so I can see you. Come out. Come on.
That's me. No. You guys are like, start streaming. And I'm like, no.
Come out.
I go, no.
DJ.
I think you have a duende in your backyard, dude.
Come on out.
Shut up.
Come on. Hey, this off.
It's fucked up. Eh?
What's wrong with you?
Make me.
Huh?
What the fuck's wrong with me? That's me. That's the parasitic sludge in my ears at night being like, what's wrong with me?
What?
Y'all got a duende out there, dude.
The creepy voice seems to mock
They classify it as trespassing. I mean, that's true. It is trespassing.
the family, mimicking what they say and eerily laughing at them while hiding in the bushes. But believe it or not, the situation takes an even more terrifying turn.
Also, I don't think this stream is gonna be very long, because I'm hungry and I also have to take a shower.
Jill, no.
Jill, no. Jill, no.
Come on out. Why not? Yeah, come on out.
Yeah, dude, I was just thinking, Canada, it's a skinwalker.
Come on. Come on. Fuck you, let's leave.
Fuck you, dude.
Let's go grab that gun.
Just go grab that gun, eh?
No.
That's funny. Who did they get to just like sit in those bushes and go?
Whatever is hiding in the bushes now asks, wanna play? And with that, the family has now just had enough. They call the local police to their house and Doneen shows them the footage that she has recorded. The officers scout through the bushes looking for the threatening stranger. One of the officers also hears the raspy little voice mocking
Yeah,
him.
dude, it's Gollum.
But even though he says the voice sounds right next to him, he says he didn't see anyone in the bushes.
It's like a
Doneen says
Wendigo,
that to
right?
this day, this disturbing event remains unexplained.
I don't know. This seems compelling. It's definitely not just someone sitting in the bushes and going.
Many video commenters believe
I
that
don't
this
know.
could be some kind of creature roaming the Louis Bull Tribe Reserve. But what do you think this creepy voice could be?
How would you want to troll
Hiding
over Alberta?
among the graves. Nuke's top 5 viewer Savannah Escoto says that she had a very
Hi.
strange experience.
Hello, ma'am.
Nuke's top 5 viewer Savannah Escoto says that she had a very strange experience when she took her 4-year-old daughter Isabella to visit her brother's grave at the San Fernando Cemetery.
Fucking
in
Amazon
San
Echo
Antonio.
speaker. Yeah, dude. Okay, so, my mom a while ago, was setting up like the Echo Dots and stuff, and there was one in my brother's room, and she set it up, and she didn't know. My aunt has one as well, and she didn't know that people could like drop in on each other's Alexas. And so my aunt was going like, hello? Hello? And my mom and my aunt have very similar voices. And my mom got freaked out because she thought that Alexa was talking in her voice. And she was like, hello?
Antonio, Texas.
What is it? Come here.
I like
Why don't
the
you wanna
little
go
Hello
sit
Kitty
down
purse
over
she
there?
has. I want it.
I'm scared.
Scared of what?
What is the shadow?
What girl shadow?
What's that? Tiny tree.
Behind the tree?
Yeah.
Little Isabella says that she sees, quote, a girl shadow behind a tree in the cemetery and comes hurrying back
Like
to
she
her
didn't
mom.
just tell her to say
When
that.
Savannah turns her camera toward the tree, she catches what appears to be a face from behind the tree. The face seems to be translucent as cars passing on the road behind can be
That
seen.
seems like just a
right
tree in
through
the
it.
background.
So is this the girl shadow that little Isabella was
me.
afraid of? Her mom Savannah isn't sure what to think of this creepy experience.
Do people do that? Do people like bring a picnic setup to graveyards? Yeah, that's why they have a word for this. It's called pareidolia. Have you heard of it? It's exactly that. The first thing she did was start randomly playing Spotify songs on my tablet. Is this how you spell it? No, it's spelled weird. Ghost, ghost, ghost. Pareidolia is the tendency for perception to impose a meaningful interpretation on a nebulous stimulus, usually visual, so that one sees an object, pattern, or meaning where there is none. So it's like if you see a pattern of a face in a wallpaper. That's basically what it is, because human brains have evolved to like notice and detect patterns. So that's what we do unconsciously. It's like this, like a face right here, face here, 2 eyes and a mouth. It's like seeing Among Us everywhere, yeah. But yeah, pareidolia. There's a word for it. There's a word for it. Yeah, brain love pattern. Humans have evolved to detect patterns in their environment. So that's what it is. It's so common, there's a word for it. So whenever it's like something very far in the distance that like had the shape of a face, that's pareidolia. Come on. I have pareidolia. My wallpaper, there's like one little specific spot on it that kind of looks like a face. It's pareidolia. It's not a ghost. It's just human evolution.
And she has no idea who or what this is.
Yeah, that just looks like.
She has no idea who.
Right there, you can see a truck like moving in the background, and it like kind of cuts off the white part. So then, without the white part, it just kind of looks like part of the tree. Implies humans needed that ability to survive at some point. Uncanny Valley implies we needed to be able to tell doppelgangers. No, it's just like trying to determine. I think the Uncanny Valley comes from determining whether it was a Homo sapien or a Neanderthal. That's what I think. That's what I think where it came from. Because Neanderthals looked like humans, but like not quite. You know what I mean? That's what I think. That's what I think it was. But I'm not a fucking scientist.
Or what
I didn't go to
this
college.
Is. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Prized.
It's about diseases, I think, telling if another human has something wrong with them. That's also a good theory.
Possession. This next creepy video was shared on the popular Spanish language podcast Paranormal by guest and paranormal investigator Antonio Zamudio. On the podcast, Antonio tells the story of Augusto, an 11-year-old boy who started behaving very oddly after buying a strange-looking doll at a garage sale. The little boy became obsessed with the toy, staying up all night
I have
and
a voodoo
talking
doll that
to
doesn't
the
look as
little
scary as
doll.
that thing.
After hearing unexplained voices in their house,
And my voodoo doll has a skull face.
Augusto's mother had had enough.
Is she sleeping in a turtleneck? Okay.
She threw the doll away. But the doll mysteriously reappeared 3 days later at their home, lying at the foot of Augusto's bed. Paranormal investigator Antonio sets out to help the family
How are
and
you
install
supposed to-
several static cameras throughout the home.
Accept
The
that?
doll is placed in the hallway just outside the little boy's bedroom as he goes to sleep. The static camera recording the hallway catches something downright chilling.
Look at him go! The camera captured something downright chilling. That. Look at him fucking go, dude. Did you see him? Noom. Fast as fuck, boy. Look at him go. Whee! It's really funny. Whee! Meow.
Soon after the boy falls asleep, the doll begins to move and then seems to actually run to the 11-year-old's bedroom.
Meow.
Antonio and the family
really
are
funny
shocked when
Toy
they watch
Story.
the footage. The investigator decides to take the doll from the family and has
Ew,
kept
why
it
do you
locked
have
away
that?
at his home ever
Why does his penis look like that?
since. So could the doll be possessed by a spirit?
On a doll
Or
watch.
just what do you think happened here? Let me know.
It's really funny.
Unstable. This next strange video was recorded by a CCTV camera in a horse stable, but the location of the stable and the original source of the footage are unknown. The video shows a horse in its stall, relaxed and peaceful. But around 2:39 a.m., there's an odd dark
I like
flash
horses.
across the
I'm scared of them,
CCTV
though.
camera. And then all hell breaks
We could just do a haunted doll watch compilation one day. Yeah, just fucking 15 minutes of Justin going boop 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 boop.
loose.
Look at how pretty he is. What language is that? He's sleeping. He just busted out of there. What's the matter, sweet boy?
Something unknown disturbs the horse so much that it panics and actually breaks right through its stall.
He might have had
But
a nightmare.
that's not all, because as the horse roams loose in the stable, what happens next is truly bizarre.
He might have had a little nightmare. What happened? That one's freaking out too. Look, they're talking to each other. Yeah, horses get scared by literally anything. They sleep on their feet for a reason. It could have been a mouse. Turkish? I love languages. Languages are so fucking cool. He's trying to see what's the matter. That's a good boy. He's trying to see what's the matter. Yeah, that's why I am scared of horses. They're just so big and strong, and they don't realize how big and strong they are, and they can hurt you very easily. I do like them though. I like all animals except for bugs.
The horse lingers at a different stall, disturbing one of the other horses as it kicks and makes panic noises. The horse then seems to angrily attempt to leap over.
Just a kitchen where the cabinets and drawers. Oh, that's fucking it was like one of the first. I know what you're talking about. It's this British guy. And it's like on his table, and it's just showing like his whole I hit my microphone. It's just like showing his whole kitchen, right? And it's like kind of yellowish. Is that the one you're talking about?
over into the other stall with that
Forgot what it was
horse.
called, but
The stable owner says that this incident
know
is
what you're
one of the
talking
weirdest things he's ever experienced with one of his horses.
yeah, horses get
Now,
scared by
this
literally
video was
everything.
shared to TikTok and comments
Yeah, no, there wasn't a voice. I just know that the guy is British. He didn't talk in it. It's just a video of his kitchen and just shit flying everywhere.
mentioned that the culprit might be Jen, as apparently it is said that Jens will often torment horses. And there was also that odd dark flicker in the camera footage. So paranormal
Oh my God.
or not. Really,
It's just
without a
horses
source,
being
we'll
weird.
never know what happened here. And maybe this horse just randomly lost its damn mind. The passenger.
Well, shit.
Taxi driver
What y'all
Jared from
doing?
Baguio, Philippines is working the night shift when he spots a woman on the side of the road who needs a lift. What happens next is something he'll never
He had an
forget.
existential crisis. Yeah. He was like, I only lived for 30 years. Ah!
Scott Barrio. Sige pa.
I mean, he could have just done that. Kasane Teto's new voice bank. Yeah, if he got really excited. He was like, I gotta listen to it now. I'm gonna start singing with Teto, her Utalu voice bank at least. I'm very excited. I want to sing with Teto.
Wala. Wala. Diyos ko po.
Yeah, he could have just done that. I mean, you can open taxi doors remotely.
Ay, sh**. Wala. Wala. Multo yung nasakay ko.
And he's like talking, explaining what happened.
Ko. May sumakay kanina. May sumakay kanina. May sumakay kanina, pero bakit nawala?
Or wait, it did say that it was like
Bago
taxi
sabi.
vlogs or whatever.
May sumakay kanina, wala.
Yeah, dude, that was just him opening and closing the door and being like, where do you want to go?
We can see the taxi door open and close, and Jarek swears a woman wearing a long white and purple
because
dress
taxi cabs
stepped
do
into
that.
his taxi, requesting to be taken to
The
Scout
taxi,
Barrio,
the
a
driver
neighborhood
can
in
open the door
city.
for you.
After a short drive, he looks into his rearview mirror to discover that there's no woman in his car. She has disappeared. He's baffled and looks around the back seat in startled disbelief. Jarek says he was tired and never got a good look at the woman's face, but he's certain a woman got in his car. So
I
could
mean,
it
there
be
was a
that
scary
Jarek-
thing that happened to me. We were driving somewhere, it was like near the church, and there's like a retirement home village near the church. And we were driving by it, and there's a ton of woods where I live. And there was just this woman just standing with her back to the road, just looking into the woods. It was fucking scary.
Jarek gave a taxi ride to a spirit?
I swear, it looked like she was gonna turn around and have no face.
Just what do you think was happening here? The ding in the caves. Nukes Top 5-year Raul Garcia Ogando reached out to me about something that his son caught on camera while exploring an old mine in El Paso, Texas.
Yeah, dude, caves are scary. I don't have claustrophobia super bad, but like, this shit, like, as above, so below, fucked me up, dude. Ghosts that get into taxes and disappear during the trip are a real problem, specifically because they don't pay the fare. Yeah! Just wasting all that
Did
fucking
you see
time.
it?
Yeah, it's a rock.
As Raul's son pans the camera, someone or something can be seen hiding in the darkness of the cave.
Yeah, it's a rock,
Raul
dude.
explains in his email that he didn't see anything at the
Yeah,
time
it's a rock, dude.
and didn't notice the figure until they looked back at their videos later. So
Yeah,
what
it's a rock, dude.
is this?
A rock.
Let me know.
That's a rock. It doesn't even
Mystery
move.
in the
Pareidolia.
mirror in Morocco. Nuke's top 5 viewer Carlo reached
This
out
one
to me
by
about a
plug-in.
strange video recorded by his
Email him
sister
and tell him it's a
Grace
rock.
during a
It's a
trip to
rock!
Morocco. Grace and her husband are at the Riyadh
Morocco.
Laroussa Hotel in Fez, Morocco.
I want
Grace
to go to
decides
Morocco. It's really pretty. PP
to
so
take a video
gigantic. Yeah, dude. Wait, no. I think I said what did I say? I was like, I have megalophobia, which doesn't make much sense because my pee is so gigantic.
beautiful 17th century palace-style interior.
That's
What
an old
happens
fucking
next
clip.
is truly
That was before I even had face tracking.
bizarre.
This is the door going inside.
God, I wish I was rich enough to go to Morocco.
And then this is going outside. We're now heading to the...
Look at how pretty that is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
What?
A man
Let's hear what Soy has to
Ghosts.
say. Yeah.
Huh? Well, Chunch, I'm a sea squirt who lives in the virtual world, so I haven't had the pleasure of meeting one. But who knows? Maybe one day a ghostly gummy will come floating my way.
He kind of avoided the question. What do you think, Soy? Is it because I'm technically a ghost?
appears out of nowhere, startling Grace so much that she apologizes for almost walking into him.
Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Now here's where it gets weird.
Yeah, he
When
came out of
taking a closer look at the footage, Grace and her husband can clearly be seen in the reflection of a mirror hanging on the wall in front of them. But there's no man. Then in a
He came
split
in through
second,
the
the man
door.
appears right in front of her, standing quietly. Grace then turns towards the
The door
exit
is
and
that
we see
way.
her reflection again in a different wall mirror. But again, the standing man is not there.
Because he
She
backed
turns
up.
around and the man is gone. Now finally, perhaps this is just normal camera blur, but when taking a close look at the man's face in the video, something just doesn't look quite right. But you decide on this. So did Grace capture a paranormal event on camera?
It's just a
Could
dude
this be
coming
a
in.
so-called glitch in the
And
Matrix?
he walked away.
Either way, let me know what you think.
He's a clown.
Oh,
He's
there
a clown
it is.
ghost.
Oh, sorry.
I do
Your
think
car's
that maybe
extended.
would have, that would maybe have to be a thing to get used to if you ever go to the Middle East. They have these big speakers. They kind of look like tornado sirens, and they, what is it called? They put they broadcast prayers out of it at the times where you're supposed to pray. I don't remember. I think they have a word for it. I don't remember.
Gen warranty. Popular Jordanian paranormal investigator Hassan Barbar is exploring an abandoned location somewhere in the middle of nowhere when suddenly he hears the sound of his car alarm going off in the distance.
Alarm.
سيارتي بتزمر.
No, it's just like I guess it's more of like a
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
convenience where it's like, oh, it's time to pray. It's short, maybe like 2 minutes. So instead of like keeping track of the time, they just broadcast it. I'm assuming it's for convenience because that's what it seems like. My pee is so gigantic. Yeah, it reminds you to pray.
أخوان سيارتي بتزمر.
I forgot what are
Now,
specific
obviously,
times?
Hassan wants to know what triggered the car alarm, and he heads back to
It's like
check it
3
out.
times a day, right?
What happens next was all captured live on Snapchat.
والله أنا خايف يكون ورا السيارة ويهجم علي.
You have to
بسم
face
الله
towards
الرحمن
Mecca
الرحيم.
5
بسم
times
الله
a
خايف
day.
يكون ورا السيارة.
And there's like certain times that you have to do it too.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله
بسم
الرحمن
الله
الرحيم.
الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء
بسم
في
الله.
الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله.
I don't think the Lord's Prayer is gonna help you against the fucking homeless man going.
Something jumps out at Hassan, absolutely scaring the out of him. He eventually regains his composure, but when he looks around the car, he finds nothing and no
That's
one.
definitely like just his friend. Did you see how he like moves his camera over to the side so that you don't see behind the car? Before dawn, afternoon, late afternoon, after sunset, and night. If I thought it was like 3 o'clock or whatever, times like that. Or is
Unfortunately
that
for Hassan, this isn't the end.
بس يا رب هو يكون. طب خليني السيارة تشتغل يعني. ايه؟ بسم الله.
Why are you driving out in the middle of the desert anyway?
بسم الله.
Yeah, it's definitely just his friend in the car.
بسم
Look at
الله
it.
الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء.
Oh my god, ghost stealing your car, dude. My nose itches. Ugh.
هاي في طبع عدين اخوانا وكلبه وما بعرف.
A human or a dog? What? It's definitely like just his friend though, right? Because over here,
Hey!
he's like pointing it towards the ground to give his bud enough time to get out of the car. Or like hide. Does he got like a fucking Jack's cup?
هاي في طبع عدين اخوانا وكلبه وما بعرف. بسم الله.
I think you should be able to tell if the handprint is of a human or a dog. I mean, I
السيارة شغالة يا اخوان.
was in the pool today, and I got out, and my footprints look vastly different from Mochi's footprints.
لا إله إلا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hassan's car seems to just drive away on its own, eventually coming to a stop a little way down the road. Hassan is shocked by the bizarre experience as he once again finds no one
Oh
in
man, you already
or
made that
around
joke. I was
his
gonna say
car.
Ghost Theft Auto,
The
but you did it
investigator
already.
has had enough. He ends his live stream and
it's a
drives
hand,
home,
it's not a dog.
presumably wanting to be sure that his car doesn't just drive home without
See, like
him.
he's like holding
Presumably
it
wanting
down.
to be sure that his car doesn't just
He's holding it down so that you can't see into the windows either. 5:18 a.m., 6:33 a.m., 12:47 p.m., 4:20 p.m. Hey, 7:03 p.m.
drive home without
Based
him.
on the location of the sun. Okay.
So did Hassan capture
So I guess
creepy
it's
gen
different.
activity live on camera?
In
Or is it all
different areas.
just an elaborate hoax?
It's not an elaborate hoax, dude. He held the camera to the floor so that his friend could hide in the car.
You decide. The Old Sacred Heart. Restaurant employee
Not
Nikki
very
works at
elaborate, no.
Ozone Pizza, located in the old abandoned and restored Sacred Heart Hospital in Pensacola, Florida.
That's a hospital. Okay.
The hospital was built way back in 1915, and except
Yeah, it
for the
looks like
pizza
it.
restaurant, the large structure
Oh, it's a restaurant now? That's cool, actually.
built way back
Hold
in
on.
1915, and except for the pizza restaurant,
Oh, it's got a pizza restaurant in
the
it.
large structure is mostly empty. It's said that
kinda
the
cool,
old
actually.
hospital is haunted by
We should be remodeling more old abandoned locations like this. Because there's tons of ghost towns. And like, you could just, I don't know, make it a thing for homeless people.
former patients and the
There are so many abandoned buildings in America. I don't know how it is with other places, but in America, we have so many abandoned buildings. I know it's like that in Japan as well, because in Japan, they will not buy a house if somebody has died in it.
the ghosts of nuns who worked there.
That's why they have like, yeah, we do. We have so many abandoned buildings for like no reason. Large meat lovers with a side of ghost ladies. Hello, capitalism. Yeah, we have more vacant houses than homeless people. It's great. Sarcasm. What was I saying though? Oh yeah, in Japan, that's why there are so many villages that are like dying out, because the residents get old and then they die in their homes, and then since they died in the house, nobody wants that house. So there's just a lot of abandoned things left in Japan, but I know in America we have a lot of abandoned buildings.
It's
for no
11:30
reason.
at night, and Nikki decides to go on a walk around the hospital with his coworkers.
Buildings be repurposed instead of completely demolished and replaced. Yeah, that would be a lot smarter, I think. It'd be easier
After their
right?
shift.
than building a whole new fucking building.
That's
I mean, I can understand if it's like got asbestos or whatever, or it's like structurally unsound because it's so old. Then tear that shit down. Get rid of it. But like, if it's just plain old brick and mortar still standing, maybe repurpose it instead of just doing a whole new building.
when the group spots something very creepy.
Oh my God! You see it? It had arms.
It had arms.
No, those are arms.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a real person.
No, those are arms now. No, those are arms.
Dude, okay. There is an abandoned hospital, kind of near where I live. It's like up in Tennessee. That my great grandparents used to live near, like within 20 minutes away. And we went there, and I kind of wanted to like just stand in there. And I wanted to stand in there and just like scare people, think that I'm a ghost. It was on Ghost Adventures, I think. It was called the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. It's supposed to be haunted. This is where we went. I have really old footage of it, of us just walking around. Yeah, this is where we went. It was really neat. You could look in, and there was like medication, like lined on the shelves still. Yeah, it didn't look like this though. It was very overgrown, because I think they were planning on demolishing it. All the big malls going out of business. I've seen so many cool ideas of yeah, low-income communities. You could put, those stores are plenty big enough for studio apartments. Yeah, it was pretty spooky. My mom got really scared because we went around like over here to the right side, and we were looking in the windows, and there was a fucking snake that came out, and my mom just started running. It was very funny. Yeah, it was a cool thing. They offer tours and stuff. We went there unauthorized, so we weren't able to go in. They don't allow people inside without like it being a tour. But yeah, you're allowed to tour this. I think you're allowed to like we talked to one of the people. She was like a convenience store clerk, and she said that they give tours, and I think they also give they like do overnight stays where you can spend the night in there. What the fuck? What is this? Is this in there? Okay, what the fuck? What is this? Alright, anyway. Then developers can't make and sell $4.5 million homes to speculators to rent and then sit empty because nobody can afford the rent. What will we do about those?
No, those are arms.
This country fucking sucks. There's probably
No. I don't care.
There's people that like upkeep abandoned buildings still, like old hospitals. They have caretakers.
Those are arms.
Yeah, I put the other hat on, I see it. That's f***ing orange.
The building is completely empty, yet someone
I mean, it could pareidolia, like I said, but it also could be the caretaker. There's people that take care of abandoned buildings.
can be seen
Like the caretaker for the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital She's the one that like gives tours and stuff.
Standing behind a window. The group freaks
Because
out
they know people are gonna be coming in. So they gotta upkeep it to keep it safe.
and have no idea who
And clean.
or what it could be. Nicky and his friends believe that the creepy apparition might belong to one of the nuns who used to work in the hospital. And a close-up of their capture does indeed look a bit like a thin woman who could be dressed.
Okay, here's what I see, actually. There's stairs right here, and these are handrails. That's what I
in a
see.
nun's habit. But again, I ask,
A habit? I don't see a fucking habit. Where do you see a habit? Back from slightly uncomfortable hell.
German
Skinny
locals,
legend.
back from slightly uncomfortable hell. Huh? That sounds intriguing. Well, welcome back to the land of squishy fun and shenanigans. No discomfort here, just lots of laughs and gummy goodness.
Gummy goodness. Oh my god, you guys. I've actually decided that I'm gonna do Soy's 3D debut on the 22nd. I'm gonna have like a little special thing. Oh wait, no, I can't do the 22nd. I'm hanging out with Andu and everybody in VR chat. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna stream on the 22nd, so I'm gonna debut Soy's 3D model on the 23rd and keep it going till the 24th, in case you guys are interested.
what do you think this is? You decide.
It's just a weird shadow,
The
dude.
dark thing in the basement. TikTok user Will Graves is home alone.
And there are actually, sorry, I keep pausing. There are actually like homeless people that live in abandoned buildings, but it's like, it's not safe because they're like falling apart and dusty. So like, just fucking make it into a place where they can live safely.
When he starts to hear the disturbing sound of someone walking around in his basement.
Turtle.
Now, Will believes his house to be haunted, so he starts recording and cautiously heads downstairs to check it out.
That's my monster girlfriend. Be nice.
Okay, TikTok. So, my power is out at the moment in the basement. And I swear, I keep hearing someone
I don't
walk.
have a basement.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out.
The breaker box
But
is
the,
right there, dude. Just fix
The rest
it.
of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange.
Turn it back on then.
I'm not sure.
I do love basements like that though, where it's like a whole apartment down there. I think that's very cool. My aunts have one. They don't have a basement, it's just like they're downstairs. Like you come in from the garage and then right there is like a room with a little kitchen, a couch, a TV, a bedroom, and a bathroom. And it's cool. I kind of want to live in it.
What that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back.
But if you fix the issue, it's not spooky.
No,
anymore.
nothing
It's
back there.
daylight.
I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening. Figures, shadows. So, I don't know. Maybe some tips, advice would help out. I can't really see
Is that a
anything,
bathtub?
but there's no one in here.
Did you see it? As Will walks downstairs into his basement, someone can be seen standing inside his bathtub,
His butt
weirdly
is
just
standing in the
facing
tub.
wall. When Will looks back into the bathroom about 30
Hold on, actually, let's go back
Figures.
through this. If there's like a
Look out back.
like a turn like that, those are used to hide
See,
cuts.
I'm alone right now. So what the noise?
Rapidly approaching funny number. Okay, wait. Let's see what it's at. Oh my god, why do people love that post so much? Stop laughing at me. Yeah, this is what I said that it looked like. It looks like those air cushion packing things. Horror VTuber checks out because it's fucking terrifying. Word. Okay, let's see what it's at. It's at 61, 68. Wait, okay, can you guys like watch it for me? Let's see if I can get it. No! Go back! The pillow, yeah! I almost died, but it's fine. 68.4. Can I refresh the status? Yes, okay. Okay, let's finish this video. Then maybe it'll be at 69.
Sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so
Okay, wait, let's go back to the beginning where he saw it. And if he does a thing like this, probably a cut.
at the moment in the basement.
It is a classic filmmaking
I
technique.
keep hearing someone walk. I don't know
Hide cuts with fast motion.
exactly what it is.
Yep. Right there. There's the cut. Right there. I found it. There it is. I found the cut. It's right there. You can see, like, it looks a little bit jarring. Enhance. Enhance on the ghost boy. If you watch it through, it looks a little bit jarring.
Exactly what it is.
Like, it's kind of like, ooh. You know what I mean?
Walk. I don't know exactly what it is.
You see? Found the cut, dude. It's right there. Because, like, the rest of it is smooth like that, and then this one's just boom. It's a good cut. That's a very good place to cut it because it's mostly black. But I found it. You can't hide from me.
What it is. Strange. What that noise was.
I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who sees.
I'm alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening. Figures, shadows. So, I don't know. Maybe some tips, advice would help out.
And he makes sure to show the empty bathroom as well.
There's no one in here.
Did you
That
see
would also
it?
be a good place to cut.
As Will walks downstairs into his basement,
entirely black.
someone can be seen standing inside his bathtub, weirdly just facing the wall. When Will looks back into the bathroom about 30 seconds later, the figure has completely disappeared. Will says that he's done several paranormal investigations at his local cemetery, and he believes something
my body is
might
trying
have
to burp.
followed him home.
But it won't come out.
Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Fairy lights, yeah.
Thanks so much for watching as...
Or some sticky RGB lights like I have. I have sticky ones so you can stick them wherever you want. 9, please. We're almost there, dude. It's so close to the funny internet number. Ah! It's so close. I'm gonna Shit. Alright. Let's see. I haven't been watching Nukes. I watch them sometimes because there's a lot of videos that he chooses that I'm very impressed by. Like I said before, they have good atmosphere, good sound design, good acting, good effects. A lot of them are Japanese. But the Japanese know how to do ghost videos. Definitely. Making videos about seeing angels or whatever? I don't know. I do remember that. That was like in the 2010s, I think. I'm not sure though. Oh my god, 68.8. It's so close, dude. So tantalizingly close. Like a gigolo. No, not fucking CHS. We can finish that at some point. Maybe next week. Maybe we can do that next week. Yeah, I haven't been watching Nuke for a while because I wanted to save up on my videos. can't. I need to do it again.
There's something in the basement.
Again?
Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls.
Wait, this is the same. That was the same turtle.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video.
That's the same turtle picture from the last video. You were using
He captured in his home in Twin Falls,
the next
Idaho.
video?
In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
If the ghost starts playing the drums, I'm gonna laugh. We gotta be vigilant, look for cuts though. What the fuck art piece was that? Did you see that? Look at that! Hat man. Man with hat. Spooky, scary. Werewolf bar mitzvah. Spooky, scary. Boys becoming men. Men becoming wolves.
What the hell?
As Oliver looks inside the
Wait,
bedroom, he
funny
sees
number? Funny number? Yay! Yay! Somebody redeemed confetti. 69, baby! Yeah! We did it! Yay! Funny number, woo! Yay! Funny number. Yay! Yippee! Yay! Ooh, SCP-5K. I've been looking at this one. Hold on. I kind of want to look. SCP-5K. It's $20. Better be good for 20 bucks.
a tall, dark figure standing inside.
All right. I'm gonna look for cuts. It's cool that they used the Hat Man, though. I don't think there was one. I didn't see one here. Nope. No. Hmm?
What the hell?
As Oliver looks inside the bedroom,
If
he
there
sees
are cuts, they're hidden very well.
a tall,
I
dark
cannot
figure
see.
standing inside the room.
Is that a Jar Jar Binks
As
poster on
Oliver
your
looks
fucking
inside
wall,
the bedroom,
dude?
he sees a tall, dark figure standing
Oh no, it's it's the Queen Amidala or whatever her name is.
inside the room. Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the
I thought it was Jar Jar Binks' head.
lights and taking another look. But whatever was standing there seems to have just
This is Buddy hiding really
disappeared.
quick. Yeah.
What makes this footage even creepier is that
probably
when
hide under
slowed
the bed.
down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat.
Why is
So
that?
if you don't know, across the world, countless people have reported seeing a being known as the quote, Hat Man.
Oh, the Hat Man. I was right. Yay. I know about the fucking Hat Man.
Although some claim to
He's like a common hallucination. He's like a common he's a shared sleep paralysis demon for a lot of people.
have seen the apparition while fully awake, the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could
Me too. I've only had one sleep paralysis
Oliver had-
experience, and it was when I was a kid, and I was very little. I think it might have been before my brother was born, so like before I was 5. And I was sitting there. I remember laying in my bed, and like it was an audio hallucination instead of a visual one, and it was literally the fee fi fo fum, like giant. the thing the giant says in Jack and the Beanstalk.
I've actually captured proof
I
of
heard that coming from my living room.
the Hat Man's existence.
It was scary.
Let me know what you think. Out of the mud. Earlier this year, the usually sunny town of Chosica, Peru suffered heavy rains and mudslides that washed through the city. The national
I love
news
me a big stone bridge.
reported on the severe damage left behind and talked to residents who have come together to clean and rebuild the city. But there is something else in this news report that seems a bit out of place and downright.
Do they speak Spanish in Peru? Or Portuguese? I might be. Is it near Brazil or am I wrong? They do? Yeah, okay.
Right? Creepy.
Okay, yeah, that's Spanish. I can't really tell when reading, but I have noticed a lack of strange shrimp. I have noticed a lack of strange accent marks. Portuguese has, it's like it's an A with a tilde. Peruvians do speak it. Oh, okay. There's like an A with a tilde above it, and I have no idea how to pronounce that. Portuguese. Ew, looks like a ningen. It's just the guy that fell, I think.
Did you see it? While the reporter is showing the water and mud rushing down the stairs, behind her, someone or something completely covered in mud appears to follow her. The reporter doesn't notice the bizarre figure and continues up the stairs as she finishes her report.
No, I think that's just the guy that fell down.
The footage goes viral with many shocked viewers.
Viral video, man falls down. Ugh, my hair was on my ear and it made me itch.
Speculating the figure to be some kind of creature or monster. Either way, whoever or whatever
He's just trying
it
to get
is,
up the stairs,
seems to not be wearing any clothes, have any hair, and seems to have distorted features.
Yeah, it's just a
Obviously, it
shirtless
seems
bald man
like
trying
any
to get to his
normal person
apartment. Leave him
fighting through
alone.
these conditions would be at severe risk of being washed away in the flood. Or
Yeah, that's why he's fucking holding on to the rails,
at the
dude.
very least becoming very sick from the muddy, bacteria-filled water. So just who or what is this?
He's a
Let me
shirtless
know what
guy
you
just
think.
having a bad day trying to get back to his apartment. And his gin? And his fucking... His stairs are all flooded, so he has to crawl. So he doesn't fall
This next
over.
creepy video was posted to TikTok without a source. Some people speculate that the original creator is none other than popular Jordanian ghost hunter Ihab Kasmia, who I featured many times. But I've been unable to find the original video,
Yeah, he's just shirtless and
so I
bald.
can't verify. However, the short video is definitely very creepy.
Ooh, I hate that. Ooh, that like send chills up my spine. I hate that. Stop! That one fucking scared me.
Bismillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. بسم الله فكرت في اشي هون اخوان ها سمعت الصوت صوت الباب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم اسمع صوت الصراخ
That's kids.
اسمع.
Just kids being stupid.
A face can be seen.
I hate that. That's so scary. One of my things, I don't know why it freaks me out. I don't like things peeking. I don't like that.
Staring through the crack of the door at whoever is filming.
I don't like peeking.
They quickly run around the door, but there's no one there. Some believe the face to be that of a jinn, a shape-shifting
It's always a
sinister
jinn,
entity
isn't
that
it?
seems to be toying with the explorer. Now, without the original source and video, we just don't know exactly what's going on here. Is it a Jen caught on camera? Or is it
What
all
game?
just
I
an
want to play
elaborate
it. It'll
hoax?
scare me.
You decide. We need scary videos.
I'm so
if you
desperate
see
to be
something
scared.
that you think should be on Nukes Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Email link in the description. Paranormal Nightmare. Paranormal investigators and brothers Josh and Sean Foreman from the
I want
YouTube
those
channel
piercings.
Paranormal
No piercings
Nightmare
like that.
TV series are contacted by a woman named Cheryl. Cheryl believes a demon is
Cheryl's
destroying
not a
her
real
life.
woman.
In a
No one's
tragic
named
series of
Cheryl.
events, Cheryl's father passed away, and not long after, her fiance sadly took the lives of both of her children. Cheryl is now completely alone and lives in absolutely horrible conditions in a very bad neighborhood. In 17 years, Josh and Sean say that they've never encountered a case as tragic and dangerous as this.
Maybe
The brothers
she's
even
just
feel
going
that their
through a
own
lot.
personal safety could be at risk in this investigation. But nevertheless, they drive to Cheryl's home to investigate. The guys soon begin to understand exactly why Cheryl believes that she might be dealing with a demon.
Here's something funny. I hate God. What?
I hate.
That was funny. Oh my god. The open house. I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it like a point and click? That was fun. I hate God. No, not the movie. I've seen the movie. Not very good. Game. Yeah, is it this one? This one was kind of scary. Yeah, it's like a point and click. It's like a tour of a house. It's good. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of funny too. I do like it. Confetti! It's a good game. Unfortunately, I have seen it before. It kind of did freak me out.
Be dealing with a demon.
I hate God. Peeking at you from a door.
I hate God. It said I hate God.
Hi, Naki.
Why do you
In Unity, oh shit, dude.
hate
Rip.
God?
I hate God.
God is gonna just
That's really funny. I have the body of a
destroy
pig.
you tonight. Where are you at right now?
Can't believe Siri is the Antichrist.
Are you
dog.
watching us?
Worthless bitch.
Dude, is this ghost me? Oh my god, this ghost is fucking funny, dude.
Worthless. Who's a worthless?
Oh my god! Thank you for the gifted sub to Neku. Whoa! Thank you. We are at, what are we at? Let me look. We are at 16. Yippee! For channel points? Oh jeez, what are you doing? I'm afraid. Let's actually put them like over here. To like not cover up the title and stuff.
I hate God.
Thanks, Solar. I raised you right, didn't I?
Come on, tell me who's a worthless. I think you're worthless.
I think you're worthless.
Possessed.
Possessed.
It's what we want.
Oh, no
my-
way.
That's f***ing crazy.
I'm definitely not just typing these words into a TTS on my phone.
Possessed. That's what we want. Oh,
Is that why you're
something. Turn on. Go out there. Go. Something turned on out there.
Is that what you want to do to
Did you see his back? Oh my
you
god,
want
it's
that?
just a shadow. I thought his back was covered in sweat. That would have been fun.
That's her? So,
Ew, there's a bug on the wall.
what you
Look,
want to do to Cheryl? Or you want
there's a bug on the wall. Look,
her?
it's crawling. Ah!
Is that what you're trying to do?
That's the scary part.
Whoa, air. Something just blew on my f***ing neck. Here, you stand on here. Screw this. Yeah,
went-
something just blew on my freaking neck.
Right there.
What was it?
Something just grabbed my hip.
Hello, Mal's cat.
I did not hit anything. Like right when I walked by,
Something just grabbed hold of my head.
I think maybe you should get a bigger
The two
hat.
brothers receive very ominous replies through
Maybe.
their spirit box, and Josh says something.
That shit
grabbed
looks like
his
it's
head.
cutting off the circulation to your frontal
John
lobe,
begins to
dog.
feel a pain in his stomach and takes a break outside in the car while Josh stays behind.
Oh, my tummy hurts. The spirit possessed my tummy. That's what I say whenever I have lactose intolerance. I made the spirit possess my tummy, making it hurt. I got a poopy.
Please listen.
No way. Loud bang. Said, please listen, and then a huge freaking bang back there.
Big 10-gallon hat.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has a rat under his hat doing controlling the ghost investigation. The Ghost Hunter South Park episode. I don't watch South Park.
That's
This
3
is-
times.
This is a funny little routine they're doing.
3 times I've been touched.
Why?
Why are you touching me? I mean, these are not just
Why are you
like
touching me?
little touches. These are big f***ing touches.
Oh, it was a big touch. Whatever that means. Does that mean the ghost has big meaty claws?
While Josh is completely alone, he hears 2 loud bangs
3 times I've been touched in my life.
coming from somewhere inside Cheryl's home, after which he is touched again. After a short break, the 2 brothers switch places, and whatever seems to be inside Cheryl's home seems to get very angry.
Those 2 guys are the same person.
Go
You
to
can't
hell,
convince me
Sean.
otherwise.
Holy you.
Dude, this ghost is funny.
You. Oh,
Go to hell, bitch.
you. Oh my god, I'm not going to fucking hell. You are. You're going back where you fucking came from. Oh, wait,
Bitch.
this is where I need fucking Josh. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'd say we're definitely dealing with a freaking demon.
To end their investigation, they ask Cheryl to sit in the house alone and attempt to communicate with what they now believe to be a demon.
Don't make. She's been
Josh
through
and
enough,
Sean
dude.
sit
Stop.
outside in the car.
Leave her alone.
What happens next scares the living out of them.
Wait, that looks like me when I see a moth in my room. Why are you reacting like that?
Running.
There was a huge f***ing black shadow.
Whipping tacos. Yummy. I'm very hungry right now. Siri cussed me out. It must be a demon.
Right next to the f***ing window. I looked over and there was a huge f***ing black shadow right there next to the f***ing window.
Holy.
There's probably someone being like, what the fuck are you guys doing out
Let's
here?
get out of here. This.
A strange, unexplained dark mass hits the car window, giving Sean the jump scare
Definitely
of a
not
lifetime.
one of their buddies. Yeah, they look the
And with
exact
that,
same.
the pair-
It's like Jake and Logan Paul. They look like the same person.
Paranormal Nightmare
They're
brothers have had enough. They cleanse the home and leave. Since the investigation, Cheryl says that she has no longer had any paranormal or demonic trouble in her home or in her
The
life.
one on the right's the Luigi,
You
yeah.
can watch this entire investigation over
Yeah,
on
the
the YouTube
piercings is the
channel
Mario.
Paranormal Nightmare TV series. A Ghostly Gift. Cassie O'Malley from Lamont, Illinois loves monkeys. So when
Me
one day she
too.
receives a monkey doll as a gift, she's absolutely
Oh, that's
thrilled.
so cute! It's a
That
little baby
is,
orangutan.
until she opens the box.
That's so cute.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
For a split second, the creepy monkey doll seems to look directly at Cassie.
Dude, that's scary.
Oh
Ooh,
my.
that- I
fucking
like
god,
that.
I swear to god, this thing just fucking
Monkey.
looked at me. Oh my.
Cassie says she's tried everything to debunk what she captured on camera.
I mean, if it gave her peace of mind, then that's good enough, right? Because it sounds like she's been through a hell of a lot.
But she hasn't found anything to explain it. After this recording, the doll hasn't stirred up any trouble. So for now,
cute.
Cassie is
Oh
keeping
my
the creepy
God.
little monkey doll proudly
I
on
want
display
one.
in her
It's
home.
so cute.
But what would you do
gonna
with a
cry.
gift if it did this?
I like monkeys.
Let me know
They're like
down
little
in the
people.
comments.
About the Warrens. Ooh. No, I have not.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
Not home alone. Now, unfortunately, like a lot of videos these days,
maybe I'll watch that later. I like to put on video essays and just like play Roblox. So maybe I'll do that tonight. It's an older video. His older videos are still pretty good. I remember watching one of his first ones, where he was talking about. It was like I think it was a story, like a Reddit thread. It was like park rangers seeing stairs in the woods and you're not supposed to go up them or something. Haunted dolls is just to take good care of them.
This next video was shared to the internet without a source. The video shows a woman alone in her home.
I don't believe in ghosts like the way it's like dead people's souls are coming back to life. I think it's like I think it's just like residual energy, if that makes sense. Instead of the woods, yeah. Maybe we could read that for part of my spooky ASMR. Yeah, I also don't believe that time is linear. I think time is like always repeating. You know what I mean? Does that make me sound crazy? I think time is always repeating. I don't think it's linear. I think it's a circle. Do I sound insane right now? Should I stop talking? I think it's either like residual energy, because everything has electricity, and if bad things happen, there's a lot of electricity, and electricity sticks to stuff. There's places where time is thin. Yeah, it's like time kind of crossing itself, or yeah, you're seeing someone alive in the past. Yeah, that's what I think. That's kind of what I think is going on. Or it's just like electricity left over from someone's life, because everything has electricity in it. Humans have a lot of electricity up here, so maybe it just got stuck like some pasta that's overcooked.
Home, which is said to be somewhere in Mexico. The woman says that she's been experiencing disturbing, unexplained activity in her home.
Empecé a grabar porque hace unos días yo sentí que había algo. Realmente yo estoy solo ahorita, pero hace rato vi en ese cuarto como que una sombra. No sé. Vean. Ahí se ve algo. Ay, Dios. Yo realmente estoy solo. Vean. Está completamente solo. Solo estoy yo. No se puede meter nadie aquí por la puerta. No, realmente estoy solo. Ni debajo de la cama, de hecho el espacio es muy... Vean. Ahí se alcanzó a quedar. Si pueden ver, yo estoy solo.
This was good. I don't see any cuts.
No hay nada, no hay nadie.
So I think, gato.
No hay nadie.
I think, what's going on is the person that's there is like, okay, wait. I don't know if I'd be able to explain this very well.
Yo realmente estoy
He
solo.
opens the door, and then they're like over here, and they sneak behind him while he's looking over here.
Está completamente solo.
They sneak over behind him and go out the
Estoy
door.
yo. No se puede meter nadie.
That's how I would have done it, at
Por la
least.
puerta. No, realmente estoy solo. Ni debajo de la cama, de hecho el espacio es muy... Vean. Ahí se alcanzó a ver algo. Si pueden
My
ver, yo
shirt
estoy solo.
sleeve, I think, had a weird wrinkle in it, and it just like popped out of the wrinkle, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I thought something touched me.
No hay nada, no hay nadie. En casa.
Gato.
No hay nadie. De hecho, hace días yo compré este troll porque se supone que aleja toda energía negativa. Pero ya lleva varias noches pasando esto.
A shadow appears through the glass of the closed door of the woman's bedroom. But when she looks, there's no one in the room. Suddenly the figure appears again, but this time outside of the bedroom. Again, the woman hurries out to search her home, but again, she finds nothing
There's a woman.
and
I
no one
apologize
to
if
explain
I
the creepy
said
shadow. Unfortunately,
She
without a
said they have a
source, we can
deeper
only
voice.
guess what happened to the woman and her creepy shadow visitor. So after many requests and 8 months later, Nuke's Top 5 merch is back. We've
He's
got
got
shirts,
merch?
we've got hoodies, we've got coffee mugs, we've got stuff for your dog, we've got stuff for your cat. We've got
It's
stuff
like my
you probably
baby.
never even wanted
I've
to
got
begin
merch
with.
too, by the way. If you guys want my merch, I have a merch store. I have a Redbubble. You can just do !merch and it'll take you right to it.
But nevertheless, we've got it. So be sure to check out the all-new merch store at nukestop5.com. Tunnel of Death.
Here's my
Paranormal
merch.
investigator Kuro from the YouTube channel Black
That's a cool
Stories
fucking
contacted
mask.
by a man named Takun about an allegedly haunted abandoned tunnel near where he lives in Wakayama
Ew, I hate that.
Prefecture,
That's like fucking Kisaragi Station.
Japan. The tunnel was constructed in the late 1800s and has become infamous
One of your magnet stickers obstructing my PC's airflow. Good. I'll fucking choke your
for its
PC.
countless suspicious deadly accidents.
Can I get some more calmer?
Witnesses driving through the tunnel
My favorite one is the one that Andu made for me. He drew a little gremlin of me, and I bought it from him. I was like, can I pay extra to have commercial rights to this? And he was like, sure. So I've got that on there. It's a sticker. I have it on socks. It's very
have
funny.
reported seeing another car with the pale apparitions of a man and woman in the front seat. These apparitions are said to haunt you for
It's
the
like the
rest of
fucking
your
tunnel
life
in the start of
if you
Shin
look them
Godzilla.
in the eyes. Another local ghost tale says that a woman passed away in a tragic accident in the tunnel.
What's that hand?
It is said that her spirit appears on the tunnel road, dressed all in white.
Of course she does.
Kuro meets up with
Sticker
Takun,
you
and
have?
even though it's
Yeah.
storming, they decide to investigate the tunnel together. Because of the
Good
bad
sticker.
storm, Takun waits in the car while Kuro explores the tunnel in search of paranormal proof. But strangely enough, it's Takun who's all alone in the car.
I want a mask with like vents like that, because my fucking breath, I'll breathe into it and it just makes my upper lip sweat so much. Portal to Hell? Yeah.
Who experience
There's a lot of tunnels in America that's like the gate to hell.
something
And it's just dirty.
truly bizarre.
このさすがにちょっと顔映るの
You
は
don't
まず
gotta
い
wear all
んで
that though.
来る途中にいいのがあったんで買ってきました。まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。なんか
Why did he buy an anonymous
まあマス
mask?
クと帽子やったら顔はわからん。
Wait, hold on.
まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。
That is weirdly distorted and it kind of like gets cut off. If there's anywhere there'd be a lot entrances to hell around, it's America. Yeah.
A soft female voice can just barely be heard, and in Japanese, the voice seems to whisper, Kairu, which translates to, go home.
まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。
I don't hear it.
まあマスクと帽子やったら顔はわからん。
It sounds like she's going.
Meanwhile, Kuro is all alone somewhere in the middle of the tunnel, and he too experiences something he just can't
Ooh, nice gauges,
explain.
dog. Yeah, it just sounds like static.
Do it.
Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello.
Now, it's not audible because of the loud storm, but Kuro swears that he heard a voice and footsteps loud enough to send him running back to the car. What makes this even creepier is that Kuro did in fact catch something on camera not
Are you gonna
long
talk about that
before he
rock?
hears the voice and footsteps. But it isn't until he's home that he...
That I saw, it was like...
What makes this footsteps loud enough to send him running back to the car.
This right here, he's gonna say that looks like a person, because I thought it did too, and I was like, wait, he's in a weird dingy
What makes
cave.
this even creepier is that Kuro did in fact catch something on camera not long before he hears the voice and footsteps. But it isn't until he's home that he realizes what he captured. And it's absolutely chilling. This is the footage.
誰もいませんか
That looks like me, dude. She's sleeping. Me when I sleep.
A pale, disfigured face of what looks like a woman can be seen right behind Kuro, and the investigator
Okay, so
doesn't
what I
see.
think is going on here is I've been kind of noticing, I guess, that these two videos are very slightly off. Like, he'll move his hand here and the camera doesn't change over here. So what I think is happening is he's doing the same movements as this video down here, just with somebody behind him in this one. At least that's the easiest explanation I can think of. That's how I would do it.
See or hear anything. When reviewing his own footage, Kuro wonders if he caught the spirit of the woman who passed away in an accident on camera, and whether she was the one warning them to go home. Kuro says that this is the most terrifying proof of the paranormal that he's ever captured.
And he'll like move his
what do you
shoulders up
think
a little
happened
bit.
here?
And then
Let me
in
know down in the
the
comments.
smaller video, he doesn't move his
You
shoulders.
can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Black Story, called Live on Camera. Popular TikTok creator Millie George is doing her makeup one night when she
I
decided
want to start wearing eyelashes. I know this is like off topic, but I saw her eyelashes. I want to start putting fake eyelashes on. I already have long eyelashes because, I mean, I'm Middle Eastern, but like, I want to start wearing fake eyelashes.
decides to go live to chat
I
to
think
her
they look very
followers.
cute.
It's late at night and she's home all by herself when her viewers spot something in the background that shocks her to her core.
Yeah. Okay, so on the live, so right, 1 minute I'm doing my makeup in the mirror, like this, like literally doing nothing, and then
Literally doing
everyone's
nothing.
Like, oh, someone just walked in your house. Someone just walked in your house, and I was like, stop winding me up. No one's walked in my house.
Is somebody
like,
asleep
stop
back
winding
there?
me up. And then I walked over to the back door.
Yeah.
I'll show you the back door now. Look.
Alright.
Like
I
a
walked
drag
over to the
queen,
back
hell
door.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how the camera works. The camera was like this in
Yeah.
my house.
Were they
And you can see the
uncomfortable?
back door there.
Yeah.
There's a reflection there. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have an automatic sensor when you walk out my back door that the back door light comes on.
Sounds like she's from Essex.
Oh, just look the door again. So like, look, and you can see everything in the garden. Okay?
Everything. Sorry.
I'm locking the fucking door.
I'm not whenever I do that, I'm not making fun of people's accents. I do that all the time. It's just like I hear a sound and I wanna repeat it. I do that all the time and I'm sorry.
But I'm now gonna show you the CCTV footage
I'm
on
like
my
a parrot.
phone from my fucking live.
CCTV
If someone has an accent and they say something and I'm like, I like that, I'll repeat
footage.
From the live. I've got it downloaded. I downloaded the live.
Water bottle.
What and what was you supposed to have seen? Someone else?
This was 5 nights ago, by the way. Yeah, no, look.
Yeah.
Look. Okay, so. Alright,
Yeah, I'm watching.
Why are you recording this? Oh wait, no, she's
Right, the door
on
opens.
live.
Wait.
Essex
I'm
Essex
gonna zoom
girls
in.
are
Oh no way!
kind of
How did
insane with
the door
their
open?
makeup.
It's glass. You can see through the door. Look. There's no one there.
Joking,
There's no one there. Sorry.
bro. This is like the Ring.
And then
No.
no,
It's like
it
The
gets
Ring.
worse. It gets worse. It gets worse, mate. I don't know what to do. I'm actually shitting myself. Look.
Ooh, that's scary.
Oh my
It's like a girl.
You're lying. No way.
Look, there's a fucking head.
No, you've edited that. You have to have edited that.
How have I edited it? It's come up
Where's the little
online.
Chinese kid in there?
And then I then walk over. At this point, I then walk in. I walk over to the door because everyone was saying there's someone behind
That is
me.
good.
And this doesn't show on the live. It's been cut, and I'm straight outside again. So it's like the camera stopped
Bro,
working.
why is there a Chinese ghost in your yard, bro?
Shocked
wanted
by
to be in
what
the
she's
TikTok,
seen, Millie
yeah,
shows
dude.
her friend Tommy what was captured on her live broadcast.
I can't stop
She
looking
shows
at
that she was
is this
facing a
person
wall
back
during her
there just
live stream
sleeping?
and didn't have eyes on the back
Like a
door.
woman.
The door seems to open by itself, and Millie's motion sensing backdoor light just doesn't turn on for some reason. Then, creepiest of all, a little girl who Millie has never seen before can be seen just walking through the house. Millie claims that she was home all alone that night and has no idea who or what this is.
That is scary.
So,
I like
what
that.
do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate
the only explanation
hoax?
I would have is like maybe it's her friend's kid. And she was like, "You want to make a ghost video?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she like got down on the ground, opened the door, and then like popped up like that. That's the only explanation that I can come up with.
You decide. Sandhaven Sanatorium. In the early 1900s, the Sandhaven Sanatorium in North Dakota opened its doors as a treatment center for tuberculosis patients. In later years, the sanatorium became a mental asylum. But the Sandhaven Sanatorium soon gained a reputation for horrible mistreatment of patients. The hospital was forced to close in the 1980s. It is estimated that over 1,000 people have lost their lives inside these walls, including a 17-year-old boy who fell down an elevator shaft in 2001. In a tragically ironic twist, the boy was actually on a ghost hunt in the building at the time. The abandoned structure is falling apart and it's fairly dangerous to wander around inside. A paranormal investigator, Ian, from the popular YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter, is determined to explore the sanatorium in hopes of capturing evidence of the paranormal. It's late at night as Ian begins his investigation. Things almost immediately start to get weird.
What's that sound?
I would like to explore an abandoned building at some point, just because I like old stuff like that. I like history a lot. I would like to go to a sanatorium. I think that would be really interesting. Ooh, it's like healed.
Okay, those were footsteps.
There's a cunty ghost up there. Be a whole lot of people.
Stairs.
Word. There are. I've been on a ghost tour in Birmingham before. Like we just like got on this bus, and he took us like around all of the haunted locations in Birmingham, and it was really fun. We went to the botanical gardens that's supposed to be like built on top of a graveyard, and we went to the courthouse where people were supposedly have been hanged. Savannah has, yeah, I want to go there. I'm going to Atlanta to the Miku concert in April. So like maybe I'll take a detour to Savannah. Cuz I do want to see Savannah. It looks very pretty and I want to go on the ghost tours. The ghost can't kill all of us. It's like when you're like getting in trouble with the cops and everyone scatters like rats. It's like they can't chase all of us. Is gay. Look at that.
Ian is a bit shaken up by the strange, unexplained footsteps, but he tries to keep calm as he continues to explore.
I'm closer to Tennessee and Georgia than I am in other parts of Alabama. I'm like way north. Is gay. Do you guys stuff for some history? Ooh. Cool.
Okay, as creepy as that was, I did feel a gust of wind when that happened, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Is Gettysburg in Georgia? Or am I thinking of something else?
See?
There's like some there's like some battlefield.
Still creepy as hell.
A door creepily opens by itself, but Ian is quick to point out it was just the wind. However, then Ian starts to hear odd noises from somewhere nearby.
It's some famous hill that like a really bloody battle was fought on during the Civil War. I can't remember what it was called.
He goes to check it out, and something happens that he simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
Chickamauga, maybe? I don't know.
Hello?
Chickamauga doesn't really ring a bell.
Whoa,
Ooh, that's
what was
spooky.
that?
What was that?
What was that?
Dust. Spooky dust.
Dude, I think I just saw something.
Orb? Wait.
Dude, I think I just saw something.
Wait. It's like... Uh-oh. It's like tracked in, but not very well. Because it's like going against... Do you see what I mean? It's like wobbly. It's like going against the camera shakes. That one's not the best. Yeah, it's not tracked with the camera, like, at all.
Could you appear like that again?
Bunker Hill? Maybe. It's like the bloodiest battle of the Civil War or something. Or the Revolutionary War. I don't really remember. I don't remember which war it was. There's been a lot of them.
Oh my god, dude, it is cold over here.
Oh my god, dude. Ugh, my body wants to burp so bad, but it's just not
Oh my god, I just went into that room!
It's up around Atlanta?
Dude, it just flew into here. What the? Oh, dude.
It
That was
doesn't look
crazy.
that great.
I just saw you.
Again, it's like not tracked
Did
in,
you just
and
go into this room?
the color on it isn't really good.
I need to go in there now.
Fort Sumter? I would like to go to a fort. Sounds
Dude,
cool.
it literally sounded like a woman talking in here. Dude, that was so crazy. I heard that with my own ears.
I mean, obviously the Civil War was... The Confederates were definitely the bad guys and we shouldn't celebrate it, but I do want to go to the historical sites because I think I just really like history and I think it's interesting and I like old stuff.
Ma'am? Could you speak again? I think I just heard you.
Even if it's really bad, I think we should still like keep some things around. Not obviously not statues of like Confederate war heroes, quote unquote. We shouldn't have that, but like important sites like where the war started, that's very interesting and I think they should be kept around. Stone Mountain? I'm not sure I know what that is. What is that?
Oh!
Places of history as reminders.
Okay,
Exactly.
you really
Not
spooked
to
me
be
there. I
celebrated.
did not expect that.
Just
Did you
to,
just
like,
knock on a wall?
remember it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's problematic to say. Is that problematic?
Could
I
you
just
knock
think we
on
should
it
keep
again?
pieces of history. Oh my god. I just remembered that joke from fucking the second Spider-Verse movie where I forgot his name. Indian Spider-Man. He was like, and this is where the British took all of our stuff.
She is communicating with me right now.
This big mountain in North Georgia that has fucking Jeff Davis. Really? That's like scary. Uh-oh. How? Can we like blow it up? How are they gonna get rid of that?
Ian is excited about what
That
he's
is
just
really
captured,
That's
and he
kinda
believes
yikes.
a spirit is trying to communicate with him. But as he continues to explore, something happens that quickly turns his excitement into pure
It's like
terror.
I was in Georgia and I went to a Holocaust museum actually. It was very, very interesting. It's just like it's like reminders of history like that. It's like bad things happened and we have to remember it. It was really sad though. Obviously, but
Oh my
it
god.
was very, very interesting. And in Alabama, we have a lot of civil rights museums because Alabama, specifically like Birmingham and Mobile, I think, were very, very important in the civil rights movement.
The investigator is shaken up by a disturbing plea for help.
It's not as easy to get rid of as like a statue. How are they gonna get rid of that? Get a big old nail file and like file it down?
Especially since he's near the elevator shaft where 22 years ago another ghost hunter fell to his death.
Oh, yeah,
But
it's one of the
Ian
bigger
is
cities.
determined to capture more paranormal evidence, so he continues to explore the creepy abandoned hallways and
The
rooms.
big cities I can think of are
Eventually,
Huntsville,
he decides
Alabama,
to take some
Mobile,
photos down one of the long
and
hallways.
maybe Tuscaloosa.
Things start
Dynamite!
to get creepy.
I think I might try to take pictures down this hallway.
Yeah, there is a place called Birmingham in Alabama. We pronounce it Birmingham though, and in England, the English Birmingham is Birmingham.
A lot of people say they see shadow figures.
Let's put there in the 70s.
Basically in all areas of this place. I'm hoping to catch one in a
I want to go to
photo.
New Jersey for the fucking Jersey Devil, dude. I want to meet the Jersey Devil and give him a big old kiss. I'm gonna go sleep now. Adios,
anybody
Lucas. Thank you for
down?
coming.
This hallway. Could you appear for me?
Oh, my stomach is growling, dude. Ghastly cough.
What was that? It sounded like a breath.
I mean, if you're from New Jersey, everyone in New
Was that
Jersey
you?
has the phone number of the Jersey Devil, right? You guys all have his phone number? Just call him and invite him out for like
noises all
beer and
around me right
billiards. Sounds like a koala, actually.
Whoa, I think I got something on here. Dude, that was like a figure.
These aren't very good.
Oh my
These edits
god,
aren't
it's
very
gone. Dude, I just caught something. It was by that
That's
window.
cool.
Holy shit. Dude, that was crazy.
They'll just have a
Took
Snapchat.
photo.
These edits aren't very good. That's why I've been like talking over it. They're not very interesting.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Are you
I haven't
standing
used
by this
Snapchat
window?
since like high school.
Holy crap.
The last time I
so
used
freaking
Snapchat was when I was recording the Miku concert that I went to in 2018.
Could you appear again? Whoa, dude! I just got that in the freaking camera.
Did you? Yeah, these just aren't good. Is it almost over? These ones are boring.
Holy crap.
A disturbing white figure appears in a photo, and then Ian catches a bizarre white mist on camera in the exact same window. So did Ian capture evidence of the paranormal? Could the ghostly coughing, pleas for help, and the unexplained apparitions belong to the patients that died in the sanatorium?
Yeah, that Miku concert was
Let
the
me know
first
what
one
you
that I ever
think.
went to.
You can watch this
The first
entire
concert I ever went
investigation
to.
with even more bizarre paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter.
Miku
From
Expo
above.
2018.
A security camera in
Texas.
San Vicente, Chicoloapan, Mexico,
Discord
captures
of the
something
fort?
very strange in the middle of the night.
Whee! Hello. That's fucking Invader Zim in his floating pig. The dogs don't like it. That's Invader Zim in his pig ship. Literally this ghost right now, hold on. Ah, where's my mouse? Yeah, there's Gur and everything. It's like a Voot cruiser. Yeah, Voot cruiser. That's what it looks like. And it like turns into a pig for camouflage. But yeah, that's what that looks like. There's a pig. Where's the pig? It like turned into a giant pig for like camouflage or something, and that's what that looks like.
A strange figure seems to float down from the sky, frightening a pack of dogs as it makes its way across a parking lot, and then
it looks like
it
here,
almost seems to
Invader
change
Zim's
into an
book
odd black
cruiser.
figure. The footage went viral with many viewers wondering just what this bizarre shape could possibly be.
Don't look at my tabs.
Some speculated that it might be something paranormal, or possibly even something alien.
They all have a use.
But just what do you think it is? Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't
Look, I
already
can tell you how I
subscribed, do
use
it now, and then also
this
turn
one
on
is
all
usually
notifications
for
so
my
you
background music. This one is just keeping my place where we were watching CHSS. This one is for what videos I have uploaded to my channel. This one is just my Twitch page. This one is my video producer. And this one, I was editing clips when I went to my video producer. This one's my clips, this one's my video producer. This is my throne. And then this is my Twitter. And this is my drives. This one is just a Google search for something that I wanted to keep track of. This one is Stream Elements. That's where this one is for when I use it's for the sub goals up there. Yeah, and then this one is just something that I opened to watch later. And this one is for a Project Diva mod that I really like, and I keep checking it for updates. And then this one is Streamlabs. This is how I use my end credits. Speaking of that, I should probably launch that real fast. I think I gotta sign in again, so I'm gonna hide it for a sec. This is how I do my end credits. But it doesn't work automatically for some reason, so I have to like manually launch it. Unfortunately. End credits. Launch. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's watch one more and then I'm gonna go because I'm hungry. I need to take a shower. These ones promise to make us shook, apparently. Just in time for credit roll? Hell yeah.
Viewer videos. This next clip was submitted by Nukestop5 viewer Anna Garcia. It allegedly shows security footage of a ghost appearing around what locals claim is a haunted well in the small town of Orcos, Peru.
Ew! Ew, I hate that. It's like a head. It's like a floating head. It's like a pangolin.
A man seems to be sitting near the well, and then just seems to... well, I don't know actually what he does.
I'm pretty sure that's just like artifacting because these security cameras are not the best at detecting motion. And like what usually happens with security cameras, everything is still, so that's like it's a really clear picture because the pixels don't update very much. And then if something's moving, it'll look very blurry and like maybe transparent because the pixels can't like keep up with it. It's just like a low refresh rate. But that's why backgrounds are usually sharp because backgrounds don't really move that much. And people do move a lot. And so it's like someone walking down a street, the houses and the trees in the background are going to be very clear because they don't move. But if a person's walking by, they'll look like misty and weird.
But it's creepy
That's
as
an
hell.
explanation.
But is this a ghost or just the oddest camera glitch ever recorded?
Some
You
artifacting.
decide.
He was wearing like
Honest, creepy-
clothes that kind of blended into the background anyway.
Man seems to be sitting near the well, and
Like his shirt and his pants are like the same color as the
then
background.
just seems to...
So that doesn't help.
well, I don't know actually what he does, but it's
Super low
creepy as
quality.
hell.
Yeah.
But is this a ghost or just the oddest camera glitch ever recorded? You decide.
Like
Nuke's
there's no
top
wind
5
or
viewer
anything.
Isaac says that his uncle recently experienced something he just can't explain.
If it's a YouTuber, it's fake. If a YouTuber sent this in, it's fake.
Checking his Nest security
Sorry.
camera, he saw what appeared to be a dark figure just
If it's a content creator, it's fake.
standing in the road outside
Sorry.
his house. But this is where things take a truly disturbing turn.
Okay. Just 100%
Cars seem to pass right through this bizarre figure. So Isaac's uncle decides to go out to investigate.
Maybe it's just like a
And things are about
smudge?
to get even weirder.
Oh. Captain Disillusion about this one?
The dark figure seems to just disappear as the man approaches.
I do
So
love
is this something supernatural
like,
watching his house?
video effects. And if this one is fake and not just like a weird bug or something, they did very well with like the light
Appear as the
refraction
man
off of the
approaches.
headlights.
So is this some
It looks very good. Like it cuts through a little bit and kind of reflects off of some parts of it. Like the light passing through this thing looks very good.
troll watching his house?
Whoever made this, if it's CGI, they knew what they were
Just
doing.
what do you think this is? Let me know.
That's another thing I'm very interested in. I really love visual effects. I love watching like what are they called? Corridor? Those are very, very interesting to me.
12 years ago, a band in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig as one of their members was about to move to another town. At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the
Ball lightning? I've seen videos of ball lightning. I've never seen it. It looks fucking crazy. Hold on. Do they even know how it happens? I don't think they do. It's a rare and unexplained phenomenon. Yeah, dude, that shit's aliens. Ball lightning is fucking alien. Wait, finally explained by scientists? Really? Has it though? Microwave radiation. Oh. Trapped inside of a plasma bubble. That's what they think it is. It says new research suggests. So that's what they think right now. That does kind of explain it. I mean, it does. It makes sense, I mean. Because I accidentally put some tinfoil in a microwave and that's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, ball lightning is fucking crazy. I've never seen it. What's some guy caught just by chance? One of the only videos of it? Yeah. I don't think I've watched Captain Disillusion. I'm gonna have to watch him. I know who it is. But the magic of making fantastical reality with video effects. Yeah.
video of their performance, they notice something that chills them to their core.
Ew! Oh, I hate peeking. Stop it! Is that like a weird balloon?
For this one, there's probably no reason to ask, but did you see it?
Ew!
Lurking behind
Ooh, I
the TV
hate
in
that.
the right
It does
corner,
look like a doll,
ghastly
though.
young
Hi,
girl
gay.
with what seems to be a pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band.
Ew, I
What's
hate
even
that.
weirder is that if we cut to different
it's like
segments of
moving.
the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The guys in the band
Ew,
believe that
I
this
hate
bizarre
that.
figure might be the
Gross.
ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier. Perhaps dropping in for one last goodbye.
Ew, I hate
at
that.
the
It's like a
band's
shrunken
final
head.
Performance.
Ew.
A cry for help. Dee from the
That's what all
YouTube
my
channel
jokes
Dee's
are.
Dark Adventures travels to what is known to be the most haunted state park in Ohio, the Beaver Creek State Park in East Liverpool.
It's Ohio.
The historic park is said to be a hotspot of ghostly sighting East Liverpool.
I've actually been
The
to a place in Tennessee that looks like that. It's like a historic farm town. Just a shy fan, yeah. It's like a historic, it's not a farm town, it's just like a historic farm. And my grandmom, she grew up on a farm in Tennessee. And she likes going to that farm. She was like, yeah, we used all this.
Fort Park is said to be a hotspot.
Because my grandmom is, I think she's gonna be 83 in October. She also loves Hatsune Miku. And we're taking her to the Miku concert
of ghostly
next
sightings
year.
and even reports of mysterious creatures. It's already late and very dark when Dee walks deep into the woods of the
Why
park.
would you do this?
She
by
finds a
yourself?
spot to settle and begins to experiment
woman.
with her EMF meter and a spirit box app on her
If you're a
phone.
woman, you shouldn't be
She
anywhere
plans to test
by
whether the
yourself in the
stories
dark.
of supernatural activity in Beaver Creek State Park are true. It did not
This is how
go
crimes
well.
happen.
Hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know. Right myself. Anyway, I've got the EMF detector and I'm gonna is that gonna help? I'm lying to myself. See if I can get anything.
Stop shining
to
light on yourself then.
interact with that. My old one I used to have. My old one I used to have, I broke. So I'm gonna try to do that this time.
Hiding with baseball bats, yeah. If you're a woman and you go somewhere by yourself, you have to have a weapon. That's me burping. That wasn't very good. You can hear it, like, you can hear her camera kind of like get muffled a little bit because I guess she put her hand over the microphone and the voice doesn't change at all. The voice doesn't get muffled or like change direction.
What the hell is that?
The noise is always perfectly in the center. Flashlight is a weapon? Yeah, it could be. If you're strong enough.
What in the... Guys, I was not even on... That I wasn't even on the app. I don't know how that came out of my freaking phone.
A troubling sound startles Dee as it seems to come from right where she's sitting.
See, like,
A
she
little
turns
shaken up.
around and it doesn't change at all.
Dee believes the sound might have come from the
Like, if she's facing forward, it should have come from the right. And then when she turned, it should have come from, like, the center. But it was centered, the audio was centered the entire time.
app on her phone, but she isn't sure and she is now freaked out. Dee decides to carefully trek back through the woods to her car.
God, that's like a
and
powerful
just
flashlight,
leave.
too. Why are you shining that on yourself?
But what happens next makes
One of
her
those flashlights that looks like a fucking gun.
blood run cold.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to be in here. I wanted to make a good video for you guys, but I don't know what the heck made that noise. It sounds like a dang wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't
No,
have
it
big
doesn't.
cats here. I don't feel good in this place, guys. I really don't know what to do.
Cougars sound like a
I really
fucking
don't know
baby crying.
where to go.
Bobcats. You better be fucking quiet, woman.
I see a light coming over there. No.
That's fucking scary.
Nope.
You better run. I told you, this is how crimes happen.
There's a light. Look at it. Oh, I can't see it. Somebody's looking for me. This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out.
Yeah, that's
There's
exactly what they're
flashlights. I don't know if
doing.
you guys can see them.
Get out.
Guys, if I move, they're gonna hear me.
Stop talking.
Help me.
The voice of a man can be heard yelling for help, and Dee can see flashlights in the distance.
That's fucking
Alone
scary.
and afraid, Dee doesn't trust the call for help at all. So she keeps her flashlight and hides in the darkness.
Real people
Suddenly,
are
the
so
voice
much
can
more
be heard
scary than
right
ghosts.
next to her, and in terror, she just makes a run for it. Later, Dee says that she did make it home safe, and to this day, she says she still has no idea who could have been yelling for help out in the dark woods of Beaver Creek State Park at that time.
They probably
Could it have
followed
been
her.
something
It's like,
paranormal?
woman.
Or even
And then followed her
scarier?
out into the dark.
Were those real people out in the middle of the dark woods stalking Dee and terrorizing her just for fun?
Yeah.
Let me know what you
Men.
think. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Project Fear. After the unfortunate end of their popular TV series Destination Fear, team members Dakota, Chelsea,
remember that
Tanner,
show.
and Alex are back on the road to explore and investigate extremely
I didn't
haunted
watch it, but I saw
locations,
commercials for it.
this time on YouTube. With a new name, Project Fear, the team decides to go back to the old Sweet Springs Sanatorium in West Virginia, a place where 3 years ago they experienced things that to this day they still can't explain.
Did you know that you have passed away? What?
That's a fucking siren. Did
Sounds
you hear
like a
that?
What?
That's a siren.
Please tell me that was on. I have the chills.
That's a
Did you know
police
that you
siren.
passed
Shut
away?
up. That's a police siren.
Did you hear any of it, Chelsea?
This happened by close to my
Yeah.
room. So I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
That was a scream! I'm telling you. Dude, we need to get out of here. Dude, this is demonic.
and I'm
I
like,
mean squatters, dude.
This location literally scarred me.
So, a little backstory. Sweet Springs Sanatorium
Squatters.
served as a hospital for tuberculosis patients in the 1940s. It is estimated that over 1,000 people lost their
that's a good
lives
drink. I have something in my
inside the
throat.
sanatorium walls. Many of these people were buried in unmarked graves behind the building. The sanatorium later served as a nursing home for the old and poor before
That's how
eventually being shut down
A lot of
in the
sanatoriums
1990s.
are.
Now, not
They just,
surprisingly,
buried
with a
them in the
history
back.
like that, the largest state is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors have reported hearing loud, unexplained voices and screaming, and many have witnessed doors slamming shut.
That one sounded
on
like
their own.
wind. Have you guys ever heard like wind going through a small hallway? It's fucking scary. I have my front door. We have like a small porch. It's like a little tiny thing that you can just step out on, and there's walls surrounding it. And when the wind picks up, it just sounds like ooh. It's scary.
Even creepier, some visitors actually claim to have seen ghostly apparitions. Most notably, that of a woman dressed in white standing in the window on the 3rd floor in room 3007. So, after their visit 3 years ago, the Project Fear team is a little hesitant to return. And when they interview the current manager of the sanatorium, Cindy Harper,
People could be there. Yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
makes them even more nervous.
So I have a question. So when doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally.
That's why I said I would like to explore historic abandoned buildings. Because regular abandoned buildings, people could be living in there.
Pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time, but it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like the push. I mean, I was expecting to be a human attacking me, and I found no one. So I
You
dropped
guys
all my
eyeliner like I
equipment.
do.
I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. Just
My God!
Okay.
That was on the door, dude.
That was the loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still.
That sounded like right next to my head.
While interviewing Cindy about her terrifying experiences in the sanatorium, a loud bang on the floor startles both her and the Project Fear team. But there's no one inside the building. Cut to later that day. And as darkness falls, the team decides that in order to try to provoke a response, investigator Tanner should head down to the basement all by himself. The rest of the team explores the most haunted area of the sanatorium. the 3rd floor. After hearing a few unexplained noises, Dakota, Chelsea, and Alex begin a digital recording session inside the most haunted room, room 3007.
Who put the
What
red
happens
lights in
next
there?
shocks the whole team, including Tanner, who's still completely alone in the basement.
We were here several years ago.
Look at that
exploring
leopard
this
print
building.
hoodie he's got on. Oh my god.
Do you remember us?
And Daddy. Wow,
Dude,
static.
it said I remember Tanner.
No, it didn't. Shut up.
I remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
Yep,
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
It says Tanner, dude.
Let me play it again just to verify.
No, it does not. Let's listen.
Tanner, dude.
That's just static, my man.
Dude, it says yes. There's like a 1 second pause.
It's like
and then
you
a
fumbling
whispering,
with the thing in your hand.
Go for Tanner.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to give you a warning.
We were doing digital
Crackle,
recording.
crackle. Oh my god, it said I voted for Obama.
Debating about even like telling
You
you
wish
this, but
Obama
like
slash
at the end of the
naming
day,
you.
like it's a warning. Like we want you to know to be on like your toes.
What did I do?
When we end up meeting with you in a little bit.
I will show you the digital recorder, the EVP.
He's
It's
rocking that
freaky.
merch, dude.
Okay, man.
Check that shit out.
What?
You can't even see the fear. It just looks like it says project.
I heard something.
Because with night vision, it takes out all the red
do that
light and you
again?
can't see the red on his shirt.
What the?
I thought I heard a voice, man.
Promise, if it's not us, dude, and we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor.
So it's not like the echo or anything.
I don't know what's happening, but let's go hit this part of the 3rd floor, and then we'll go to Tanner.
The team eventually finds Tanner in the sprawling sanatorium basement, and they have him listen to what they captured on their digital recorder.
We were here several years ago, exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Oh, what do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes!
Dude!
It says yes. I remember Tanner.
Do you remember us?
That is clear, dude.
Tanner is the creepiest part. Because
Just
it's
say
so
anal.
clear.
Similar to what happened on their previous visit 3 years earlier, the Project Fear team finds themselves hearing clear voices, one of which
Canada,
seems
anal.
to remember Tanner. The 4 friends then split up to sleep at separate haunted locations inside the
Tanner's
building.
got a wicked razor
Chelsea
rash,
and
dude.
Alex set up in the basement, Tanner
You
on the
gotta wet your
2nd
face.
floor, and Dakota
Before
on the
shaving.
3rd floor, just outside haunted room 3007. It goes without saying that
Oh my
none
God,
of them
dude.
slept a
My
wink.
mustache, my mustache, like, got too much, I guess, and my mom was like, you gotta do something about that mustache. Because all of my body hair is, like, stark black.
That night, all of them start to hear loud,
So
unexplained
if I get, like, a
bangs
little
and
bit of each
strange
buzz on
noises.
my,
But
on my
Dakota,
lip,
up on the most haunted 3rd floor,
it just looks like I got a straight up stash.
has a unique experience all his own, and it's downright chilling.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hello? That sounded like a doorknob, like,
That
rattle.
square ass flashlight.
I just heard you.
Hello?
Okay. I went down and explored to see if I could find
Hello,
the source of that
Jackie
noise.
today.
I have no idea what it was. I looked in a bunch of rooms, but it literally could have came from any single door at any single.
It sounded like the fucking.
That was a girl's high-pitched voice.
I'm blanking on his name. Tim the Tool Man.
I just was down there too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single.
Yeah, literally. I have a unibrow too.
Any single door at any single.
I have a unibrow and I got a stash.
Can you do that again?
Those Middle Eastern jeans, baby.
It makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female.
And also Mexican,
Where
which
I'm
doesn't
at right
help.
now, the lady in white on
They're
this
both
photo.
hairy. What do you keep zooming in on?
What?
There's like a spooky shadow.
That door just shut! That door just shut! That door at the very end of the hall just shut! I hope I caught that on camera. No way. No way. Yeah, that door is shut. This door, I just watched with my eyes shut.
Why do you keep focusing the light? Like it's fucking Slender the Arrival.
There is no one.
A disturbing voice scares Dakota out of his seat, and then a door at the end of the hallway closes by itself. Now, hundreds of commenters on the Project Fear YouTube channel believe that this door doesn't just close by itself.
Why?
But look closely, and what do you think?
That's probably just the shadow of the door, honestly.
Holy that door is shut!
So is the Sweet Spring Sanatorium haunted by something that's strong enough to speak, slam doors, and even appear as a shadow apparition? You decide. You can watch this entire two-part investigation with many more terrifying paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Project Fear. Imprints.
It's just like you're trying
For 2
to
years, Eric
find a
Gunner has
roof to
been
sleep under, and then
experiencing
these fucking
relentless
dweebuses come in and are like,
Paranormal activity. Even stranger, the ghost or entity seems to follow him wherever he goes as he moves from house to house in Mexico. But most terrifying of all, each time Eric tries
Nice
to get
merch,
away,
dog.
the
Not sure
spirit
if that's
that follows
legal.
him seems to become more and
Is
more
that a haunter?
aggressive. So, just like many nights in the past,
That's
Eric and his
Pyramid
little
Head.
dog Bean are woken up by the sound of loud
Bean.
banging. Many nights in the past, Eric and his little dog Bean are
oh, I love Bean. Everybody look at Bean. Everybody tell Bean he's a good boy.
woken up by the sound of loud banging on his bedroom door. This time Eric is prepared with a flashlight and a camera, intending to capture evidence of the hell
at his
that
little
he's been
face.
living through.
Oh. I'm gonna cry. I love him so much. Live Bean reaction. A sweet boy. Oh my god, the little puggy breathing. Dude, your door is loud as fuck.
Eric's dog sniffs around and seems to be a little shaken up by something that Eric can't see. Eric decides.
There was, I was sitting on the back porch of, or I guess the front porch. We don't really come in that way. I was sitting on the front porch of my great grandmom's house, and out of nowhere, this fucking pug just comes up. He jumps on my lap. He stands on my lap, and he looks at me, and he's going, like breathing like that. He was very sweet. He was a very good boy. He just wanted to say hi. He just breathed in my face. The reverse of Phasma, you're just trying to sleep and you have to deal with a bunch of shits coming into your home and setting up their weird gizmos and yelling at you to draw on a canvas. That's
To
funny.
leave the little dog safe upstairs in his bedroom while he checks the house.
Those tile stairs, that seems a little dangerous.
¿Hay alguien aquí? A ver, espera.
Why?
¿Hay alguien aquí?
Yeah, dogs actually do see things that people can't because they can see UV light. We can't. That is true. Miku, Miku,
Escuché como si me hablaran. No sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz. Se los juro que no sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz.
Goddamn. No. Very do me.
That clip is from a video called World is Mine, but it gets more and more verbose.
Sentí como si me soplaran en la nuca, no sé. Como si me hicieran así como...
Jill, no.
Mejor ya no pregunto eso.
He went.
Eric says he felt something blow on the
He was testing the plosives of on your mic.
back
dude.
of his neck, and his camera actually captures the sound when it happens.
Uy.
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 Eric has only been downstairs for 6 minutes when he suddenly notices something downright creepy.
My tummy's rumbling.
No.
No.
No manches.
¿Me?
¿Está viendo lo que yo?
No.
Y no solo eso, Ahí en el refri tenía una foto de mi mamá. Ahorita no, bueno, no me fijé en el video, pero pues antes de irme a dormir ahí la tenía. No está. Ni tampoco está la cruz.
Ghosts fucking stealing stuff from you.
¿Qué pedo?
A cross hanging on the living room wall and a photo that was hanging on the fridge only 6 minutes earlier are now mysteriously gone.
I think
What makes this so
what
creepy is that
happened-
Eric has barely moved and has been standing in the same general.
But he did turn his light off. He did turn his light off and it was pitch black. So, I think in that pitch black darkness, nobody can see, there's a cut in there.
area for the entire 6 minutes. No one could have snuck in and taken the cross and photo without
There was a
being
cut
noticed, or at
when it was
least
dark.
making a sound. But it's what happens next that is truly terrifying.
Build its own ofrenda. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Ew! Ooh, I hate that. Little nubby hands. Why was that effect there? Why is that effect there?
Hola.
Hola? Ew! Oh, I hate that. Ooh, that's scary.
Two little childlike hands press up against the glass windows and door. When Eric
The thing about frosted glass like that, it makes anything look super distorted. So if you put your face up against it, your face is gonna look really
gets
scary.
closer, a bizarre face emerges from the
Ew,
darkness.
I hate it.
Eric
Ugh.
has had enough. He runs
weird
back
little
upstairs
face.
to his dog Beans and doesn't sleep for the rest of the night.
Alright, I wanna go back and look and see
One could have
if the cross and the picture are there before he turns the lights off.
no.
And if they're gone afterwards, then that's confirmation that there was a cut. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so there's the picture and the cross. And then it cut there, which...
¿Hay alguien aquí?
I assume was Nuke's editing.
A ver, pues.
Yeah, I'm thinking right
¿Hay
there.
alguien aquí?
Let's see if he
Escuché como si me hablaran.
turns and there's no
No sé
cross
si alcanzo a
there.
escuchar una voz. Se lo
That's
juro que no sé si
confirmation.
alcanzo a escuchar una voz.
I don't see the picture. It's your own house. Why don't you just turn the lights on?
Sentí como si me soplaran en la nuca, no sé. Como si me hicieran así como...
Yep, it's gone. That's where he cut. He cut during the
Pero yo no
darkness.
pregunto eso.
The picture and the cross are gone. So he
Eric says he
did cut when it was dark. Gotcha!
Yes.
I got your ass. That face is creepy though. I do like that. I like the creepy face. It's scary. It's like when you put your face up against those like red pin needle toys, and it just like leaves an imprint of your
the glass
face.
windows and door. When Eric gets closer, a bizarre face emerges from the
I'm using
darkness.
just a flashlight. Yeah.
Eric has
You just
had
turn your
enough.
lights on.
He runs back
But then he wouldn't have an excuse for there to be total
upstairs
darkness.
to his dog Beans and doesn't sleep for the rest of the night.
Why would you touch it? I like the
Just
slender.
under the surface.
I like the slender the 8 pages sound that they had there.
A group of fishermen in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico are returning home late one night when they spot something very strange beneath the water's surface.
Ew! Aliens.
Submarino.
Oh, word, it could be.
No acercarme mucho. Yeah, no, man. Wow, mira eso. Uy, me acerqué.
I mean, he said it looks like a submarine.
A strange bright blue light seems to be strobing in uneven bursts beneath the ocean waves. The guys head
No,
in
it's
for
pretty
a closer
constant.
look, and this is when things start to get really weird.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, era la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda, a mano izquierda. Era eso, mira eso, mira.
Ugh.
Mira eso.
Ew!
Mira
Ooh, I
ahí.
hate that. Ooh, I hate that. Stop.
Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás.
That was like a little alien
Dale.
floating.
Dale.
Nobody get the fuck out of there, dude.
Dale.
Quiero saber,
No quiero saber, dale. Dale.
¿No crees que yo vi algo?
No. Dale.
Mira ahí.
Sí, eso es eso.
There's something swimming. Is that a dude? Will not catch my ass in the ocean at night. Yeah. Sunset is when sharks hunt. Oh my god, my fucking granddad. Okay, so my granddad used to do this thing where he would my mom and her parents used to live in California because my granddad was stationed out there during the Vietnam War. He was in the Navy. So they lived in California for a while. And he would go out swimming at dusk outside of a fish restaurant. And you know what fish restaurants do at night? They dump all of the dead fish parts into the ocean. So my granddad was essentially swimming during shark hunting hours in a chum slick. And a guy saw him swimming. He was like, "You probably don't want to do that."
Something dark and humanoid can be seen breaching the surface
That's
of the water
I
and
don't like
moving
that. That's
through
scary.
the strange blue light. When the video was shared to the internet, many viewers' first thoughts were that it could simply be a diver. But others were quick to point out that there are no boats nearby.
That diver
So
looking
where would a
fucking
diver
weird
come
though.
from? And also, the oddly shaped figure doesn't seem to be wearing a diving tank. Finally, the figure seems to swim upright, almost as if it is somehow walking quickly through the water. The bizarre clip went viral on the internet, with many viewers suggesting that this humanoid figure could be anything from a creature to an alien, or
I do believe in
even
aliens,
a
but
mermaid.
I don't think they're like. I don't think aliens are technically. I think. Is that the right word? Anyway, they're technologically advanced enough to like come here. I think there are aliens, but I don't think they're that advanced to like visit Earth.
But what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. 2 years of terror. Over the last 2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas has been experiencing terrifying unexplained activity in and around her home.
Look at that good boy. Ooh, that's scary. I don't like that. Thank you for the bits, Piper.
Piper Punch. Giving me a little tongue twister, huh? Let me give it a shot. Morapi Pathanori. Phew, that was a mouthful. Thanks for the challenge, my friend.
Did you ask him to do? Oh no, he just okay. So Soy thought that the name of the emote was a tongue twister. He's only a little guy. His brain ain't that good.
Did you do that?
Ghost wanted some Parrot Bay. That ugly ass chair.
After posting her videos, Lauren disappeared from
Relate to the party and life in the rest of the universe has already come and gone. That one is a bit more sad, but yeah, it could also
social
be
media for 9 months before she finally returned with an update. Lauren says that over the last month, she's been feeling ill and drained of energy and having a very hard time. But strange things continue to happen around her home. One night as Lauren is on the phone with her boyfriend on her front porch, something happens that is truly bizarre.
Hey, when are you coming over?
I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I understand that.
Make your own food, you fucking baby.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Maybe chicken nuggets. Fucking baby.
Can you bring your lunch?
I gotta ask my girlfriend to come and make me some chicken nuggets.
Dude, my fucking door just closed.
You can see I was poking my fingers together. I need my girlfriend to come over and make me some chicken nuggets.
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where's the door?
Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even.
What are you calling your dog for? She can't open the door.
Get in there.
I'm assuming Luna was the a lab that was walking around in the beginning of the video.
Hang on. Baby? Hello? Oh, she's nudged.
Luna! Luna! Luna!
Lauren's front doors.
Yeah, cats are like velociraptors. If you have like a horizontal push knob on your door, cats can open them. They can't open the round knobs like these right here.
Suddenly slammed shut. locking Lauren out of her home with her dog still somewhere inside, all alone. Lauren panics and hurries around her house to get inside through her back door. As she enters, then that door suddenly slams shut as well, and her doorbell begins to ring over and over all by itself. Lauren says that
I could probably explain the doors closing as wind vortexes because that happens to mine sometimes. Like there'll be wind coming up the stairs, and this is before I got my door fixed. And it would just like push my door open, and sometimes it would like suck it closed. And it'd be like hard to open because the wind was just like.
She eventually found her dog mysteriously trapped in the back room. The dog was a little shaken up, but otherwise, he was completely fine. Now, cut to 2 months later. One night when Lauren is in bed, she is woken up by her dogs a little after midnight. What happens next is downright chilling.
And, like I'll open my door sometimes, and I'll just give it like hit with with a big burst of air. It's not a ghost, it's just wind coming through a narrow space. Look at that creepy.
Luna, come here.
That's scary, I don't like that.
Sit.
Sometimes I do wish my room had windows, but then shit like this happens. I know I'm on the second floor, but still. That would make it even scarier if I heard knocking. I mean, actually, I did hear, when I was downstairs, I was watching the dogs, I heard like this on the window, and it scared me. It scared Kratos too, because he started barking at it. But then I heard it again later, and I looked, it was a fucking bumblebee running into the window. So Parallax will be the story. Ah! Shut up.
Can't see.
But yeah, I have experience. So I can say bumblebees running into a window sounds ominously like someone tapping on your window. And it scared the shit out of me.
Someone knocks on Lauren's window, but when she opens her window to look into her backyard, there's no one
Why
there.
would you do that? If you open it, you would get like a pistol to the face.
Then as she turns, she hears an odd growl near the open window that makes her scream. But did you see it? Right after Lauren screams and wildly pans her camera back towards the window, something odd can be seen right outside just below the windowsill, but only for a brief second. Who or what is this?
I mean, you might have just caught
After this
her
incident,
friend.
Lauren hasn't been back on TikTok.
All sound the same.
But there is one important thing to be
I like
learned
Nuke's
here.
voice, though.
And that is,
Also, hi.
if someone or something pecks on your window in the middle of the night, don't open it.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you?
Exactly. Why would you open it?
Thank you so much for watching.
I didn't even open my window when I heard knocking on it, and it was just a bumblebee. Okay. Anyway, let me go back to my songs, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, wait. Let me get the right one. Don't leave stream yet, though. If you stay for the raid, you get a bunch of channel points, and I think my channel points are pretty cool. Part 2? No, I think it was just part. Yeah, this one. Okay. Congrats on the hit tweet. Thanks, dude. The hit X. No, you don't. Don't fucking call it an X. Okay, let me turn my lights back on. Make that a 1. Yay, we are in We are in the light once again. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think we're playing some Roblox tomorrow. I'm gonna be going through some spooky maps. I know there's a few really popular spooky games on Roblox, so I'm excited to try those out. Need those channel points to talk to Soy. Yeah! Those Nick and Ryan videos, I will get watching. Yeah, I can probably watch... I'm thinking, because I don't have my laptop, so I can't really watch videos to go to sleep. I guess I could watch it on my phone, maybe. Yeah, I've got some stuff to watch. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Roblox. You guys can feel free to join me if you want. You can follow my account. It's just VT Milky. It's the same as my Twitch. Yeah, I've been pretty obsessed with Roblox. Very fun. I used to play it as a kid, and it only got better. Wait, can I? Okay, wait. I want to show you guys my don't look at this. I want to show you guys my Roblox character that I made. I think I did really good recreating it. There's Fortune and Intra. They're playing bingo. What is this? Avatar. Yeah, okay, wait for it to load. I like my avatar. I think I did a good job. Look at it! Look at it! That's me, dude! That's exactly me! Just looks like a Johnny Backrooms face. Yeah, look at it! It's so cool! It looks so good, right? It looks just like me! Yay! Yeah, that's me. This is me. So if you ever see this person, this little goblin running around in the Roblox world, it's me! Yay! Also, this face that I have on is just like a sticker. Let me take it off. Where is it? Recent, all... I can take it off, and it's just like a normal face underneath. If you ever see this person fucking run! What is it under? It's just like a little face sticker that I have. Just do all... Yeah, there it goes. It had to reload or something. Maybe? Nope, it's still not there. Why not? Okay, I cannot be free of this face, I guess. Classic? Head and body, maybe? Head and body? Style? Classic heads? Classic faces? Maybe? No? Classic heads? Where is it? Where's the spooky face that I have? Maybe face accessory? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So if I take it off, it's just like a funny face. Just a cute little face underneath. And it blinks. It's animated. I think they recently added animated faces and stuff. Like last month they added it. I think I saw that on the news thing that they sent me. Come on. Why is it taking so much? It's just Roblox. It's making my VNyan lag. It's just Roblox. It's not that serious. Oh my god. Okay, exit page. Oh my god, stop. It's just Roblox. It's not that serious. Hello? Everything is breaking. It's just Roblox. It's funny Lego people. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's what my face looks like underneath the spooky. It's just like a cute little head. Not even NASA can run Roblox. That's my little character that I love very much. It's a very good character. I think I did a really good job. I'm proud of it. I think I did a really good job recreating that milky aesthetic. Okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Roblox. And then on Sunday, I'm doing my first ASMR stream that I'm kind of nervous about. But I hope you'll come by. Let's see. We raided Fortune recently. Who do you guys want to raid? Ooh, also, if you're not in my Discord yet, please join my Discord. That's where you get all of my notifications, including whenever I go live on Twitch and whenever I post a video on YouTube, where I post clips, clip compilations, stream highlights, song covers, dance videos, all that fun stuff. I have a new song cover that came out today, actually, if you want to go and watch it. I worked really hard on it. I'm looking. Who should we raid? My stomach, dude. It keeps growling. We could just raid Fortune, I think. We're playing Demonologist? Oh, okay. FF Sade. See that. Nick Nocturne is streaming? Wait. Okay. Nick Nocturne. Let's raid Nick Nocturne, dude. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go, baby. Oh, his rigging is really cool. Let's raid Nick Nocturne! Alright, he's playing, oh wait, he's not playing anything, sorry. He is watching an ARG called Astraline. Speaking of ARGs, I should finish CHSS. Maybe next weekend. I don't know. But yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Roblox horror night, okay? Let's see, where's my end screen? There it is. Bye, adios, please join my Discord. Bye!
She